Southwestern.
Nigga, Southwestern and Douglas might have been the worst places to be.
With Northern.
You better know how to referee. Your ass ain't getting out of that bitch.
Yikes.
I remember one
You ain't
year,
getting out of there.
Randallstown played when they had Levi and them. They played Tyler and them. So they called me. It's like, you and your crew, y'all park over Mondom, and the state trooper is going to take y'all across the street.
Damn.
No, I went to Randallstown. Them Doug, Woodlawn, and Milford. Those are the craziest games. Like, easy.
Yeah, Kim Rivers had Randallstown pumped up.
Yeah.
Why he had Randallstown pumped up? He had all the in-town niggas.
Yeah, he did. No, he did. No, that's facts.
He has it in town, but that's fertile ground out there. That
facts.
Liberty Road, that's fertile ground.
He had all the Cecil kids though, right?
Yeah, some Cecil kids, but only one, DeMond Brown, was the only kid from in town. Okay. But
He was the one though.
Oh, no question.
Jesus, yo.
No
that
question.
motherfucker right there.
The only one.
No question.
Yo, he could go, yo.
No question. But he put a battery in the back. Rest of them dudes,
Right.
you know.
Like the quality just like that's my DeMond Brown, but the quality of Randallstown basketball just never look back after like that shit just they always had a good crop of athletic motherfuckers ready to go right into college.
What happened was they blew the projects up. That's what really happened. When they blew the
Everybody went to
projects
Randallstown.
up. So I mean, if you go back, if you go and look, you can go to Joppatown. Right.
Oh, right.
Because the East Side, they blew them projects up, so all them primes moved out there.
Right.
They all moved out.
What's that shit called? No, right. As soon as you cross over into Harford County, what's the name of that shit?
I know what you're talking about.
Not Joppatown. Yo, it's bad as shit out there though. Because I was hooking cable up about Edgewood. Oh my god, yo.
Joppatown first, then Edgewood.
Oh, Joppatown is first. I just know I was hooking up cable in Edgewood, yo. Don't ever think shit sweet out there, yo.
No, that's what you got. That motherfucker, their parents was in town.
Right.
When they blew the projects up, they called it the mood opportunity.
I watched that battle rap shit. That nigga Tay-Rock from Edgewood, he country as shit, so he ain't no Baltimore nigga.
No, I said shit wasn't sweet. I ain't saying he could dress.
Well, because he be saying Baltimore, no sir.
No, he don't say Baltimore. They be saying Baltimore. He say Maryland every time.
Yeah, he do say Maryland.
Yeah.
Yo, with a big genius like he grew up with us.
Yo, he do though, yo. This is funny. I'm thinking about your hats be big as shit. Yeah, he do though. He do.
Like how we had back.
That's the Aberdeen shit. You feel me? They hanging out there.
Big bubble vests and shit.
Like he was on the corner.
Right. The nigga look like he about to be on extra and deep cover and shit.
How y'all feel about Bunsen League, man?
We just talked about that shit last episode, yo. We want that, yo. That shit. No.
No, that's a good.
We know because we want to bring y'all into the discussion. You feel me?
This is a continue.
We want because what we said is that, and we had Sean Brunson on the stream. Yo, that shit need to be bigger and better than ever coming out of this COVID shit. Like, yo, that shit really could be the crime stopper.
So my problem, and it's not a problem. My problem is Sean Brunson wants to run the. It's like he want to run the whole league.
Yeah.
And I get it, right? We understand it's the Brunson League, but you got to get some assistance to make it better, to make it bigger, because that shit is too big for fucking I can't say that Mellow Center.
We talked about that too, but they ain't want to drop the digits on.
I'm even gonna call it Boys and Girls Club. I'm gonna call that shit Mellow Center. I ain't never gonna say UA House. But this shit is way too big.
Apparently, Mellow doesn't like that either.
No, I'm just saying that shit way too big for that. Yeah. It's got. I mean,
where you go though?
It's got to be a high school or.
There's no gyms here.
Why Lake is optimal. Northwestern.
You got gyms. You got to see. It take money to make money. That's what people got to realize. You can't be like they gonna tax. You got to be like to make my program with quality. Only thing was wrong with digital was the parking.
Yeah.
That's the only thing was wrong with digital was the parking.
I ain't like how digital looked on camera.
Okay.
I'm not a cameraman.
Yeah. Aesthetically,
I blue.
But I'm just saying the parking.
I just didn't like
the
how
parking.
it
Like people might want to come. They be like, man, that fucking parking. Anybody that know about Southern, they like, man, that fucking parking down there.
Yeah.
No, you would think.
If you think about it, when it was at CCB. See, I'm old, man. CCB. I don't know about no B trip. When it was at CCB, that shit was live. For one, that shit was right off the subway.
It was on the bus.
It was right on the bus line.
So
everybody can get there. So that shit was just
right.
Blunt guts all over the fucking place. That shit was sweet though.
That's why they don't want it there.
I mean, that's cool. That's what you get. It's
my
summertime.
thing with the Brunson is it's been successful over a series of years, so it should be underwritten by now.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And especially
the same thing.
Especially coming out of the COVID, if that's written correctly, it would be people running to sponsor that. without question.
Because he already got a brand. The brand is already there. It's there. You just got to get that brand from somebody.
I'm almost willing to bet you Baltimore City Police would do a partial sponsorship.
You could probably get a bunch of money.
I'm almost willing to bet you.
I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna tell y'all what Alvin just said in the thing. This was a good tidbit he had. He said, "Is it that he need assistance or more people need to offer help? Because if it was the Rudy League or the Barton League or the Mellow League, everybody would be running to the opportunity."
And he might be right. He might be right because a lot of these
Everybody say who's Sean?
I was about to say that. Remember when they was like, they was hitting us. They was like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga Sean? This nigga. They was like, is the shit legit? We like, yeah, yo, come hoop.
And then that's
how it was.
That's some Baltimore shit right there too, yo. Like, yo, who all gonna be there, yo?
I was like, yo, look, everybody there. That shit lit. You need to come get something.
That's what I used to always tell them. Like, yo, you gotta put yourself out there. I know you don't want to, but people don't know you. Like, so it's gonna be hard for somebody to want to.
I mean, you figure like
sponsor.
a few years ago, like niggas, they plotting trying to figure out how they can get the shit from up under. Not like, yo, you got a platform, let's ride with it. They like, no, well, let's turn that shit into the Kirk Lee League or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm like, damn, sure they put a whole lot of work in. We just need to help them improve that shit. Like, I help as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? I'll help as much as I can, but he's just like, to me, he just kind of like got blinders on. Like, I'm like, yo, open up a little bit.
It's his baby. That's why, you know.
It's his baby.
I get that,
but
his baby. The shit is the Brunson League. It ain't the BAM League. Come on, man.
And no, me and him had like plenty of discussions about that.
I mean,
he don't
one of them Raven niggas. Somebody get some bread.
Anything,
right? He don't
giant.
Once you start putting shit on there like that, that's gonna raise the appeal because then you just bringing in everything.
How about the swoosh?
Because you know we are visual people, especially in this town. Yeah. So you start seeing them brands on there, and they're gonna be like, oh, this shit official. All right, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers gonna start coming out the woodwork, so you wouldn't even think what it came out.
Like the model, I think the model is great. And
when I first met Sean, remember I told you? I said. Just met this dude that got the Brunson League. Give me 2 weeks, I'm gonna get him. We gonna get that. Remember? I met him. They was up Park Heights playing. What's the name of the joint up between Cold Spring and
the Academy?
Academy.
Yeah.
So Lips and them had the game. And I kept hearing about. I said, I'm Frank White. If a nickel deal going down the park,
let's go. I wanted to get in that. I wanted to get into that too.
I need that. I'm
because
Frank White.
Before you just said that, I have heard this from 3 people who don't even talk to each other. Like, if you want a referee at a game, you got to go through Steve, yo. If you don't go through Steve, then forget about it.
I'll be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, talk your shit, man.
Clicked up. No, the shit is clicked up though. But for the most part, if you want good referees, right? See, and I got a problem with Steve too, and I tell him all the time about that. Like, all your homeboys can't referee. And you be like,
my homeboys lost me some contracts.
You know what I'm saying? You want to put, you can't do that. You gotta put some motherfuckers on there that can work.
Who is the bald head, light skinned drunk nigga that always come with his wife, yo? I know that's one of your guys, Steve. He bald head, he light skinned, and his wife always with him with a fold out chair, and she be drunk too.
I don't know who you talking.
They might got 4 teeth between both of them.
I don't know who you talking. I don't know what you're talking
about. I'm gonna say, if I figure it out, I'm gonna tell you.
I don't know.
Nigga.
This the motherfucking Breakfast Club.
He another nigga that don't walk down the court like,
we at the Baltimore Breakfast Club. I know, man, and that shit pisses me off.
And you can smell the EJ on the nigga.
You know, because I think, we'll get back to your story.
Okay,
because I think, like, I ain't saying I'm the greatest, but I'm a fucking hustle, man. I just feel like if you ain't want to fucking run, just stay the fuck home. Like, come on, man.
Right.
Most of the time you in a little teeny ass gym, take your motherfucking 10 steps.
No, because that referee gonna buy that bottle. You're like, man, and he be, and I'm like, yo, you did the worst officiating I ever seen, and then you chasing us for the ref fee. Like, well, you think you earned that? Like, god damn.
That's a problem too. There's a myriad of guys who are just hustling.
Yeah.
You know, because some of these niggas can't even read, and if you pick up a rules book, it's like reading a NASA handbook for astronauts, the way it's written.
Yeah, the shit is written crazy.
No question.
Yeah.
And some of these guys are functional illiterates. Mm-hmm. So you know they never read the book.
Right.
You know, and everybody calls me about rules, so I know they don't know. Some of this shit be dumb as shit.
Everybody don't call them about rules. I call pinch, motherfucker.
All right, when you can't get pinched, I'm at the pinch.
If I got a question, I'm gonna call. If I got a question, I call pinch.
All right,
if it's something, but it's gonna be something real strange.
So listen, so he up on Park Heights. So I go up there, and everybody's like, Steve, you rapping. I was like, I'm just coming to see what's up. So it's like, we want Steve to rap. So I rapped. This shit was only a little baby money, right? But I know it was the setup. So after the game, I came out and said, how you doing, man? I'm kind of aggressive guy. I said, man, how you doing, man? Steve Carter, man. I said, listen, man, you need me, man. So he was like, well, what do you mean I have refs? I said, they not me. You see how the guys respond to me and how they respond to them. And he was like, oh, I see what you're saying. And then he was an old dude that ran the gym or something up there. I'm not too sure if he was the contact, the opening or whatever. And he was like, you need to listen to what he's telling to you, boy. And from then on, Sean been my guy.
That's what it is, though.
No, but Sean, he
good peoples.
Absolutely. That's my guy.
He gotta he do. I agree with you, man. He gotta relinquish, and I tell him that all the time.
Give up a little. It's the Brunson League. We understand it's the Brunson League, but at the end of the year, he should be giving shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I couldn't have done it all without blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Just should be a high school all-star team in the Brunson every year.
Yes.
We talked about that.
It definitely should be.
Fan said he want one high school player, one star high school player on every team.
On every team.
At least one.
Just give one team. Because give them their own team.
That too.
Just give them their own team.
But I don't think we have a.
We do have.
You get
We got
we got schools ranked in the nation now.
We don't have them. All their handlers gonna be like, no, we don't want you to be exposed.
It's supposed to get their head beat in. It's
right, the handlers.
That's true.
The handlers will fuck the league up, will fuck it up. Everybody think they gonna be the next
baby.
I let him say it. I just said the next. The next. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think they gonna catch that bag. Everybody think, nigga, that was some motherfucking once in a lifetime shit.
Right.
That shit ain't happening.
People don't see that.
That shit ain't happening.
And Baby worked hard too. Baby put work in.
Did he? That shit ain't come like, he ain't just come.
Yo, for my out of towners, can you tell them who Bebe is?
Carmelo's manager.
Okay. That's a bet.
Baby Frazier.
Shout out to Bebe.
I know he got Stephen A. to talk about him. Bebe and the boys. Like, damn, that nigga got Stephen A. called him out. That's what's up.
So, who would y'all say, and this is a question that we ask everybody that comes on the show, right? Give me your top 5 in Baltimore.
Top 5
Top
what?
5 what?
Basketball players.
It's tough. The best player I've ever seen in the town is Russ. Nobody's better than Russ. Yeah, nobody's better than Russ. It's not debatable.
Give us his whole name.
Reggie Williams.
Bet.
Nobody's better than Russ. That's not debatable. That's in my eyes. I never saw a Skip. I saw Skip
Skipping at the end, but he was still a bucket.
Yeah, I seen him when he came home. He was 40. He was a bucket.
I actually saw him in the joint. So. He was a bucket in the joint.
Russ?
I say a bucket.
Damn.
Yeah.
What kind of game he had? I used to hoop with his son. Is it similar to that?
Dip could play.
Yeah, Dip could play too. Dip was a
Yo had a pretty ass finger roll, yo. That nigga bring that shit all the way. He was doing the jelly way before the jelly, yo. Shout out to Dip, yo.
He was a bucket in the joint too.
Yo, and I'm gonna say, I got somebody get my man Dip to see this stream or when they go on YouTube see it. Dip used to be so mad when you don't pass this nigga the ball, yo. Like Dip, I hit 3 in a row. You still mad? You ain't getting the ball? Like damn.
Yeah, Dip could play.
But that's my guy though. Me and Dip, yeah, we hooped a lot together.
Russ is definitely the best I've seen, without question. That's not debatable. If you have anybody in there over 40, they agreeing with me.
That's what it is.
I don't have a top 5, man. I got players that I like, but I don't have a top 5.
Who you like?
Al. Just fucked around. I like, of course, Mike Lloyd. That's my guy.
Paul Kite, see, that's bias.
That's my guy.
I said who we like.
Yeah, I say who I like. I like
who we like.
I fucks with Josh too. Josh just fucking get on my nerves. I fuck with Josh though. Not like basketball, not like on the court, but just I just be like, this motherfucker really can do his shit, but like I don't understand. Like if you think about it, that motherfucker was rated #1 in some of the publications with Kyrie. You know when he came up with over Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Come on, dude, you killing me.
Right. But that just shows you. But that really opens a window on how hard it is to make it to the next level.
I think that sometimes you got to look at a person where they coming from, and what they dealing with, right? When you got like a Kyrie, he got people that's been there, that's done that, and they got a blueprint for him to follow.
Right.
Whereas though most of the time in Baltimore, we got a nigga that's our handler that don't know nothing about basketball that's trying to get a bag. I hope Shorty get on so I can get some of that money.
But when I say how hard it is to get on, I'm talking about that too. You know what I mean? Because it's got to be a perfect storm. You know what I mean? You can't just, unless you the best nigga in the universe, it got to be a perfect storm. Talent just not gonna get you there. You know what I mean?
All them niggas can play.
Yeah,
like,
right.
And then officiating right, it's like, man, I'm telling you, man, it's levels to this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I done seen some motherfucker like, I don't want to talk about T Pass, but I remember T. So we down Mellow. T is going to work on everybody, but on this particular day, Nuts home. It was a whole school. He gave him a whole schooling. I was like, God, man, he destroying everybody. But Nut is like,
can't speed Nut up. That's the thing. T speeds you up. You can't.
And it's just like levels. Like
Nut a different type of strong too.
Yeah, you see a nigga just be like, yo, it's levels. Like like the nigga like what's the league? The Middle River. Somebody whoever killing over there. When everybody come back home, now you got some more levels. And he be like, that motherfucker can't get he might be a fan favorite, but he can't get a bucket because now he playing against some other motherfuckers that really can play. That's got some shit for him. Like that's what you got.
I got to give a big shout out to my man Lance. You know, Lance is a part of the show as well. You know what I mean, my man. But he's a lacrosse guy. You feel me? You know what I mean, professional lacrosse player, legend. You feel me? Yo, he put me on with the fucking guy Pat Spencer. Yo, that white boy can fucking go, yo. I give him his props every time. Like I can say, yo, that motherfucker can go.
Too, right now, Loyola College, the middle brother, or the youngest brother.
Yeah. It's another one.
Yeah,
I ain't know.
all the Spencers.
Yeah, I ain't know.
He'll mix your ass up and bang on you.
Absolutely.
I'm excited about Hard. This don't have nothing to do with basketball, man. I'm fucking with Hard over hype, man. So I remember when y'all first got on, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, okay, all right, Adam got his own shit, all right, cool. And I just like, okay, he got his own shit, and I wasn't seeing no vision,
right?
Because I mean, it ain't nothing. It wasn't no vision to see. It's just like,
right,
okay, all right, we got another AAU team. Let's see what happens.
Right.
I mean, the strong gonna survive, and I see that the platforms being elevated. I see the kids getting better, and that's what. From my perspective, not that it counts, but from my perspective, that's what I look at. I look to see if the kid's getting better. Like if I see a kid that, like I said, he couldn't catch, now he doing some stuff. He doing some things. He making basketball plays now. So I like that.
So this is what I'm gonna tell you, right? Alvin, my little bro. You know what I mean? I seen him come up from a little nigga going hawking 50 games and hoops and shit to being a short enough pro point guard. You feel me? Yo, he took back when I was trying to get my son into the basketball heavy, you feel me? This is maybe when he was like maybe 3rd or 4th grade, right? I was taking him to the plant because all his peers, they playing AAU shit already, getting involved, getting in the mix, getting trainers. Everywhere I was going, people was like, I don't know. They was giving me, I don't know. Al came straight to me and said, give him to me. My son right now is starting on St. Francis JV. This is 9th grade year. And wherever he go, he a bucket. You see what I'm saying? Alvin had him from the beginning. And before Hard Over Hype was even AAU, it was just a camp. Right. You see what I'm saying? And he really put them tools all in his game. So
how y'all at St. Francis though? Y'all ain't thrilled. I'm just fucking with you.
No. But look, listen, no. You want to? I'll tell you how we got there.
Get a fair shake down there with that shit.
He getting it. His game speaks for itself.
If you're a bucket, you're a bucket. Yeah. But I'm just saying, is he getting a fair shake?
He is. Now, you know what I mean. It took a long time for me to get through to people because he didn't get recruited there. But
he ain't a thrill kid,
right? No, you're right.
Because they looking at everybody with their nose twisted, like they got a bunch of national banners.
But see, and then but one thing I always told my son, I never yelled at a coach ever in my life. I always told my son, like, if you sit on the bench, then you gotta get better. But he always, that's why I love him to death because he always soaked it in, always worked on it.
What's up, though, man?
And so yeah, he got himself there, but he was supposed to go to Curly. They was gonna give him the full ride, but they had to use his 2nd quarter grade instead of his 3rd quarter because of the Corona shit. 2nd quarter wasn't. Curly, you gotta be a fucking a fucking whiz kid to academically qualify.
That's what we need. We need that.
No facts though. That was his wake up call because now he on the honor roll. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was his way. Like damn, because he really wanted to go to Curly because he's like, I'm trying to beat them niggas. That's what he told me.
But the thing is though, you kept it real with him. You know what I'm saying? That's how growing up. That's how my mother was. I don't know where the fuck he was at, but my mother. That's how my mother was.
Facts, me
like,
too.
Nigga, the bench. If that's what you feel like you ain't getting enough minutes, you need to do a little more in practice. I was like, you right.
There's no coaches that can tell you I ever yelled about time or nothing about him.
Let me take a nigga head off. I'll be all right. Okay, cool. We in there now.
Right. Yeah, always. You know what I mean? Because what I told him, like. I was like, if you want to play this game, you gotta love the game, you gotta respect the game, and don't even tell me you want to play that shit if you're not gonna do both of those things. And so when he said I want to play, so all right, bet we going in. And then so when niggas wasn't training them, I bought cones myself. Asked my man, yo, shout out to Coach Ron. I like, yo, show me some drills that I can give him. Shout out to Buttons, RP, bro. I was like, Buttons, give me some drills, yo, because my son him and Tyler grew up together.
Ron?
Yep, Woodlawn Ron. Yep. So
Ron?
that's my guy. No, but that's my guy, and he's good with kids. Yeah, that's my guy. I'm from Woodlawn. Shout out to Woodlawn. Yeah, legend. You know what I mean?
Ron, you know Ron.
Man, you ain't asked Ron about no basketball.
I did.
Military Ron.
Man,
Yo, he know the
about
fundamentals of the game, yo. He know the fundamentals. Yo, this is you gotta think. My son was like, my son was in the elementary school, so yo, he didn't need to know no snatchbacks and shit.
Thank God your son met Alvin.
No, that's my guy though, Ron. Yo, shout out to Ron. Yo, he did a lot of good things for us.
He can still be your guy. But thank God he met Alvin.
But guess what? You want to know what Ron? But you know what Ron did have?
What's that?
Yo, he had the cones. He had the big man. You feel me? He had all that shit. So he had the tools
and access to a gym.
That's what he had.
Yep.
Access to a gym. That's what he had. He had access to a gym.
And he gave me those baseline drills to start. And so then when Alvin came back from overseas and shit, he just grabbed them up, and then the rest was history. You know what I mean? So yeah.
See, but that's part of the problem. What I was getting at, you know, all these AAU teams have somebody's father or the man from Domino's coaching them. But he don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
gosh.
That's what I was getting at earlier.
Right.
You know, that's why we're so far behind DC, Northern VA, Philly, you know, everything in our environs. That's why we're so far behind those guys. They have actual basketball people in basketball positions.
Man,
We have street people in basketball positions in some places. Then we have people who have no basketball acumen in basketball
Man,
positions.
that shit crazy. I'm doing a game. I forgot the gym down. You know the little gym down in PG with the bubble. Like
Yeah.
I'm in that joint, right? So I can't think of that joint. They used to do he used to just do like the battles, like if Takeover was beefing with Durant, he'd be like, okay, we gonna before y'all hit the circuit, we gonna have he's had like a mixer, like we gonna get it in, right? So it wasn't no. You know, no debate.
Yeah.
Like the 15s take over so they can beat the 15s of Durant. Bring them
But
on
it was
in.
like that here back
Right,
when
right.
we had Lincoln and Project
Right.
was thick.
Right.
Like you catch Cecil A against Cecil B
Right,
and all that. It was
right.
thick.
But I'm just saying, so that's what he had. He's had this. I can't think of the name. I-95. I want to say it's I-95. I don't remember. I can't remember the dude, who the dude was. But anyway, so they the rail get ready to play, right?
Yeah.
So Smiley,
Eric
Lee, who has I can't think of how many state titles he has right now.
5.
He's not the head coach. Like I think it was like the 15s. He like the assistant. The motherfucker coaching. I don't know him. I ain't never seen him in my life. So I'm trying to figure out who this. So I'm giving them. I'm saying, okay, Smiley not coaching. So this motherfucker must be bad. That's what I'm thinking about. Because Smiley, another one, he had football players win the state titles. Yeah. So I'm not okay. He can coach. I know he can coach. So whoever's the head coach, I know he must really can coach. He go up and down the court 4 or 5 times, like maybe he having an off day. Because the coach, I mean, when you start losing or whatever, the coach, he got a go-to play. Like, I know we can get a bucket with this play.
Right.
I'm waiting for you. When you going to run? You call the timeout, all you doing is fussing and cussing. So I'm looking at Smiley like, you know how, y'all know how Smiley be. Smiley give me the, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? But I'm just like, and you know, just to piggyback off with Steve saying, like, yo, the wrong motherfucker's coaching. Like, this nigga he got credentials that let me know that he know how to coach and know how to play. Like, he got credentials.
Let me give y'all a Smiley story real quick. This before Smiley was married. So Smiley down with Dunbar, right? You know, his eyes, him and Kirk, and all their eyes get real big when they upset, right? The lead boys. So he be looking at me like, Steve Carter, come here. You know, because he raised me. I come up under them. Steve Carter, come here. I get over there to him. He be like, yo, I tell you, big as shit over there.
That was cool as shit. When he was coaching out Dunbar, he was cool as shit. I remember that time with him in championship game, Walbrook, they was playing Walbrook. I walked in there. You and Brandon was doing the game. I walked in. I was fucking with Brandon. Brandon missed the call. That was the funniest shit. You don't remember? You don't remember that shit?
So many
when he missed the motherfucking free throw. What's called Mr. Free Throws? Damn, I can't think. He missed the free throws in Warburg 1.
I tell y'all a slick story. The first time St. Francis and Poly played, Sam was going off on my partners, right? Going off. And the crowd starts saying, You won't do that to Steve. You won't do that to Steve. I love that shit. I couldn't show it, but I love that shit.
At that point, you just had to embrace that shit. Like, yeah,
I was like,
certified.
Tell the truth. Y'all niggas know y'all telling the truth,
Why you
too.
tell the truth? What you would have done?
Man, my record is not playing with me, man.
Yeah.
What you would have done? Tell me what you would have done.
I'm not too sure.
You're not too sure?
I would have handled the situation accordingly.
How is it?
With style.
How is it officiating with like somebody like Sam that's like animated?
Sam
not gonna go
Sam
off
not
on
gonna
me.
do that to me. He only do coaches. So coaches have a level. The same way we have a level of respect for them. They have a level of respect for you. Like even if you might miss one, they know that you're getting the majority of them, so they ain't fucking with you. But if you just like a motherfucker that don't run, you just sensitive as shit. So now you and the coach got a problem. Like I forgot who was over. Somebody was over late and shit. They used to call me. I felt like I was the cleanup man. And Tree, I don't know if y'all ever seen Tree. Tree don't really say nothing to the coaches team. I mean to the referees too much.
He
Don't
don't.
say. And he called us like,
If he
them
do,
motherfuckers can never come back. He banned. It was somebody, 2 refs. He banned. He was like, yo, they can never come back in here. And I'm like, yo, he don't even fucking talk to nobody. He may cuss you out. All of them will cuss you out, but it's how they cuss you out. You know what I'm saying? You be, you standing right beside him. He be like, that motherfucker. But he ain't jumping up and down the floor.
You don't know the refs that he banned?
No comment on the referees that he banned. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
There's a lot of no comments going on here.
I don't know if I like this show no more, man.
Because I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
remember
go,
who the
Steve. Let's go, Steve.
I got
Clock
an
in,
idea who
Steve.
the referees were.
Fam, you a sucker, man. Listen, it's funny. The nigga told Jelly Roll Tree, the next time you be in this gym, you be working. This when Sharon was living. God bless, God bless the dead.
God bless him.
You be working for your sister, BMBL. That's what he told Jelly Roll when Jelly Roll first started.
Oh man, he said he was something.
Jelly, my guy, man. I ain't gonna talk about my guy.
That's what it is.
I protect my peoples.
No, I'm with all that, man. Hey,
I protect my peoples, man.
what is some of the? All right, I asked y'all about some crazy situations, and you already said one of the performances was mellow. You know what I mean? We're gonna skip past that because that's the broski. What are some of the best performances you've seen? Just period. Like let's go into the high school circuit. You know what I mean? Because I like to show love to the youngsters because it's about building them up. What are some of the best high school performances you've seen? Was like, just damn, that was spectacular.
You got one? I got one.
Go ahead.
St. Francis. This is a game. Steve was mad he ain't had this game. It was St. Francis and Lake. And little RJ was this and Will and I can't think right now. This is on the undefeated team, the Lake undefeated team. Mm-hmm. I remember Tree. Tree told I'm drawing a blank like shit. Tonio. He told Tonio, he said, that little motherfucker can't play you. I'm talking about RJ, and he just commenced to fuck him up, like real bad. He just locked him up, fucked him up, and then Lake won the game.
What year was that? That was
Whatever year they
went
were undefeated.
right?
Whatever
All right,
year they
yeah.
were undefeated, and they as a team they played a great game as a team. I thought. So it wasn't an individual performance. It was a great team performance. They played. It was like St. Francis that came out. They was kind of getting out on him a little bit. And he called a timeout, cussed him out, and after he cussed him out, that was it. They came out.
It was locked in.
They came out running horns. That's another one of the offenses. I say that shit so many times. I know they fucking plays. Horns up, horns down. I'm like, okay.
I've seen some performances. Kid Jamal Briscoe put on performance once.
Oh yeah.
Gibbons.
Yeah. I remember that.
Y'all don't know that name, do you? Played at Charlotte, Cherry Hill kid. Put on a performance one day. He shot like 17 for 20 over Gibbons one day. He scored a basketball. Could really score a basketball. The Warbrook Douglas game was one continuous highlight. That year Douglas went undefeated. Warbrook should have beat him that game. Warbrook led that game for 31 minutes and 50-some seconds. The year Douglas went undefeated. And they should have won that game. That's one of my biggest contentions. That Douglas team is overrated.
With Joey and Gerald and them?
Absolutely.
We gotta get
Holy shit.
Absolutely.
You call him overrated though?
Yeah, we had this beef for his thing. This is what he'll say.
Nigga, I can watch that highlight tape 1,000 times. Yo, Gerald brought the tape to my house before. Like, yo, I can watch that tape 2 million times.
Let me say it then.
The DMX instrument? My God.
Tell me, who's the other two starters? I knew these get that's what he go. I'm gonna say it for him. Who the other two starters?
They
Name
one
the
of the
other
best
two starters.
threesomes that come through the town ever, but everything else bullshit. Everything else. And I'm putting it on your show because y'all family.
Yeah.
We cheated for them niggas when they played Martin Luther King out of Philly. Facts.
Can you drop a bomb on that? We got flex bombs.
Fatality.
Away from Philly.
It happened.
Why y'all cheat?
It happened.
See, you can't be saying stuff like that.
Why can't I tell the truth?
Okay. So if you go there, so sometimes like they might come in, you come in the locker room and motherfucker, the commissioner be like, say some crazy shit like, he won't come right out and say it, but he'll just be like, you know what I mean? Them motherfuckers ain't from here.
That's what you was getting at.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a misnomer back then that the home team always down 10 if you playing somebody out of town. That's the way we were taught. I'm being totally honest with you. The person who ran the officials at the time, that was his saying. Home team down 10. Am I lying?
Hey man,
We didn't have to adhere to it, but that's the way we was raised as young boys.
They couldn't be down by more than 10?
no, he's just saying that they down. That's
Always,
they down
they could be up 25, they still down 10.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Call the
yeah.
game as if they're down 10.
Okay.
That's serious.
Yo,
That's
you shed some light.
That's a
serious.
fact.
Hey, Al
That's what
said,
they said.
ask you about Big Spruill.
Oh, Ricky Spruill. But he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere.
His senior year.
He came out of nowhere.
I had
Like he
that
trimmed
game,
up a little bit and then
He was working on that game.
Brook Southwestern when he had 40. And Jamal Barney had like 32. Yeah, Spruill couldn't miss that night.
shit. Barney came out of nowhere for real.
Barney was always athletic.
Yeah, but he kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Can't came out of nowhere.
What was the last? Because me and you kind of talked about that Middle River. We was talking about like Baltimore basketball as a whole. What was the last you'll say good year for Baltimore basketball on a high school level as a whole? As a whole, like the city just was.
You talking about Baltimore City?
Probably when.
Cal, you could put Baltimore Metro.
No, that's all one. When I say that, that's all
Baltimore
one.
Metro.
Actually, we just had this conversation earlier today down
Baltimore
Mount
Metro.
Zion, speaking with Bub, because when Bub had Will, Josh, Roscoe, CJ, and Jordan Latham, that's the #1 team in the country. You know, so that's probably the last time it been.
They had
like
three.
that.
They had what? They had 5 top 20s.
Yeah.
They had 5
Yeah.
kids in the top 20 on one team.
Damn.
That was
He ain't
what?
been a team like that since.
That was like 09. No,
Before then,
That was way
before
before
then.
probably 06 maybe.
That's tough, yo.
That's
That's
loaded.
it's just like yo, for real. I think and we had no control over it, but like COVID definitely watered down. It was already watered down, but I like COVID put an even bigger splash on that shit.
I
Like,
just think kids not staying here no more. I think kids just leaving. Like, I feel like when I go out of town,
on the high school level or just the
period, the
Yeah.
kids are not staying in town. Like,
The kid Hamlin is down Combine playing behind the kid that's the All-American when he was shooting all the balls at St. Joe. You know what I'm talking about? Antonio Hamlin. He started at St. Joe for 2 years.
I do. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
he's
right.
at Combine playing for Jeff McGinnis now. And that point guard is one of the top point guards,
Yeah,
sophomore point guards in
you're
the
right.
country. He playing behind this kid.
Like I don't think kids, because the biggest is to me is seeing what's his name leave, Todd leave. Like I know there's reasons behind it, but it's just
Isaiah
like
Todd.
it's just like damn, he was one of the top players in the country, and no one knows he's from Baltimore. Like they think he's from Virginia, and it's like that's crazy because this is another top kid. That's our kid, but nobody know he from here. Like you'll have to really know him or know his story to know he from here. And like that to me, I think that's the biggest problem. Is like kids not.
Well, I mean, that's what I said.
And I guess
earlier.
it go back
But that's
into
what
the
I said
coaching.
earlier when I said AAU. I'm like, if you go like years, like our top players, we don't. First of all, our top players not on one team.
right.
That's first. That's first and foremost. And then if you look at Takeover or Durant, You always see a nice ass Baltimore nigga on there. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck are you not home?
Yeah.
So your parents would rather every however many days you got practice travel that up that fucking parkway, back and forth up that parkway, than let you play with Melo or Thrill or one of them
Do
teams.
you think parents know now that the coaches here can't coach?
I don't think it's that. I think it's the product. You gotta look at Takeover, for instance. The motherfuckers they didn't went undefeated twice in the goddamn
EYBL.
in the
Right.
EYBL. How many kids they got? How many have they put in the league?
Right.
They may not be fucking the top 5 stars, but they like a Josh Hart. That motherfucker gonna play 15 years in the league.
Right. He'll play forever because he do everything. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah, he
honestly
do
think there's
everything.
too many options for these kids. There shouldn't be no Division 3. They
No, I
should go
agree
to
with
camp.
that.
All the kids playing Division 3 AAU should be going to computer camp
What
and other
about
things in
what
the
about
summer.
2? What about Division 2?
Limited 2, and Division 1. You have too many options. It's become a cash grab.
That's what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yo, and you asked me earlier like how I feel about AAU. You know what I mean? It's just we going down that road. You know what I mean? That's why I said I wanted to save it for when we went live. You feel me? So, and you said you had an answer for it. We had a whole episode about reclassing. You know what I mean? And I want to know what your answer is for that, because right now, post COVID,
That's the
not even post COVID,
that's
in the
the
middle of
pandemic.
COVID, yo, I'm more supportive of reclassing now because a lot of people missed the whole season. You know what I
You
mean?
think about this. If you say your child and they've been reclassing for years,
Right.
They being privates.
Right.
If your child's at a public school and you take them to take them to Gilman, they gonna reclass him off the break. They don't have nothing to do with basketball.
Yeah, academically, because you
get
got to catch up.
reclassed off the, so they've been reclassing for years.
Right.
But my thing is what's the reason behind it?
Right.
If you reclass and hoping this motherfucker get good, you might as well just keep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it happens. Somebody they make it, but if you reclassing for academic reasons, I like it.
I mean, athletic,
Oh, yeah, for academic reasons, always, because academics is first. That's
Sometimes
going to
you
get you
gotta-
further than jump shot.
Yeah.
but athletically, you almost have to reclass now to compete. That's just the nature of things at this point.
If you want that scholarship,
You almost have to reclass.
Why you say?
I mean, because people bigger, stronger, faster.
but I look at that
Plain
as
and
like
simple.
you just gotta get better.
All right,
And if you, like you said, survival of the fittest. Like if you're not that good to get that D1 scholarship because
got reclass.
okay,
so
That was one of my goals with my son. I'm like, yo, I don't want to reclass him.
I
I
understand
want him
that.
to, I want him to go through the bumps, yo,
but
because that's going to make him.
You go play those top teams. All them kids at least a year up. Every last one.
Coming down the lane, banging that shit. That's true.
Every
In
last
eighth grade.
one of them. At least 1 year up, if not 2.
Yeah. No, we played a team from Canada when we went up New York. I think it was Adidas Gauntlet. Yo, them grown men that walked in the gym, and this was 8th grade. Yo, them grown men that walked in that damn gym, yo. My son was like the tallest. He's playing the 4, even though we raised him as a point, but he playing the 4 because he's the taller person on the team. But yo, he would have been the shortest person on their team. I was like, get the shortest. 8th grade. We like, yo, we want to see birth certificates, yo. We was livid, yo.
The first year I covered EYBL was who was down there that year? It was Aiton and them. That was that class.
Okay.
That was my first time really looking like, yo, there's no way these kids is 17. There's no way this is 17U, because I feel like everybody in there was 7 feet. Like for real, I've never seen so many 7-footers in just one area. Like
I seen 3-on-1 team. When I first time seen it was 3-on-1 team.
I saw Bobo and Shaq's son on the same team. That shit mind boggled the fuck out of me. I'm like, yo, that's
No,
he's
they
really
both of them
7.
motherfuckers,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's big time basketball.
yeah, it's real big time. That's
time
what
basketball.
I knew.
Michael
Like,
Porter with them too.
no, Michael Porter played with he played with Mocan out St. Louis. Him and Trey Young was on the same team. Ooh, they was deadly.
Yo, they said OJ Mayo was like 30 years old as a freshman at USC
He
and
looked
shit.
like it though.
He looked like it.
Like,
Like, and that's the thing. Some of these kids,
He looked
they
like it in
big as
camp
shit,
too. He pushing the little kids
but they
around and
look
shit. Like,
kids,
that
but
father
they
is this
still
out
got
here,
that
yo?
baby face. Like Aiton was big as shit at the EYBL, but he had a baby face though. Like, but yeah, that was my first time really getting introduced to like big time basketball. Coach K, Patrick Ewing, Boeheim, they all sitting next to each other. Like
Years ago, Bub brought EYBL style tournament to town, and we had all those teams in Baltimore, all the big time.
I feel
Nike
like
teams
that. I feel
came
like
to
that's
town.
what needs to happen.
We had that.
I'll say right now it's Nike versus Under Armour.
We've had that twice, right? Back in the day, Baltimore Stars, they used to have a nice tournament back in the day. And then when Bub last, when they had the Crab City joint.
Yeah, Bub had the best tournament.
Crab City joint was sweet too. All that shit was sweet. And then they had who the fuck had that 8th grade joint? That was Bub too. The 8th grade joint that was over.
That's Thrill, I think.
Nah, it wasn't no Thrill. This ain't had no. Nah,
I don't know
this
what
was.
you're talking about.
Remember they was doing the circuit, but that was Bub too. Over
Oh yeah,
over Boys Life.
Yeah, Bub.
Yeah, that was Bub too.
Yeah, I think that's what
It was
needs to happen.
8th grade. It was
all
8th
them
grade,
need
and
to
it was
come
like
back
all
here.
like the East Coast 8th grade, like Philly, Boston.
But also, Baltimore is like the only metropolis that doesn't have a 24-hour basketball facility.
Yep. Who was I talking to somebody about that too? Because it's tons of them in California.
Every metropolis has
Tons of them, like
Lexington,
24
Kentucky
hours.
got a beautiful one that they play AAU and stuff out of that's connected to the campus. Every city has them outside of Baltimore.
Right.
They going off on OJ Mayo in the chat too. Baltimore Trojans said OJ Mayo was 20 as a freshman to give the
Baltimore
stat
Trojans,
check.
that's my guy. That's Top Boogie.
They talking about OJ Mayo was driving to his 14 UAU tournaments.
Yeah, no, but you right, Steve. I'm glad because I was telling somebody else that a while ago. Like, in Cali, I'm like, it's not so much that they better. They just have so many more resources, like way more.
I don't think that the kids. I think that Baltimore kids can play basketball. They don't know how to play,
Right.
because they're not being taught, but they can play. Like I see Baltimore kids compete against other cities, but they just competing just because they can play. But they haven't been taught to play.
Right.
Like motherfucking coach tell them do a V cut. They what?
And the thing is, and I say it, I separate it, like it's a difference between hooping and playing basketball.
Right.
You like motherfucker can hoop?
Yeah,
that's cool. He got
different.
moves, but can he play basketball? That's a whole different shit.
Motherfucker scoring them out. First thing you hear in Baltimore, get it back to him. Let him get it back.
Right.
First thing you hear, let's win.
I ain't
gonna front as a coach. Sometimes I do that shit too. Like, go put your shit back, yo. That nigga scored you too hard.
But I think at some point we began to lose our Baltimore big heart. We've been known all across the country for decades how much heart we bring.
Right.
At some point recently, we began to lose that. I don't know what it is. I don't maybe the kids getting too much. I don't know. But at some point,
I think that prima donna shit, like,
yeah,
I think that prima donna shit did that. Cause that, like you said, it's like even just like your mentality. Period. Like I was saying earlier, motherfuckers know you from Baltimore. Like they looking at you a little different.
Right.
Like this nigga, let's keep an eye on him because we don't know what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And that it's good sometimes, but then sometimes like you don't want that shit. Sometimes like we ain't gonna put that ball. I'm Baltimore nigga crazy.
Yeah.
Like so I stopped doing like high school basketball in Baltimore because I got a job in Virginia. So I started doing high school ball in D.C. Right, and basketball is basketball, right? They got their rivalry games the same. The hood niggas, the adult, it's all the same. Basketball is basketball.
Say mo, we say yo. That's
right.
It's
Facts.
the slang. But the difference is like just like small shit that make a difference. Everything that we do down there, we do for the next level. You know what I'm saying? We don't referee high school games. We don't even use high school rules. We use the college rules. So the games are played at the times like 7:30, 7 o'clock. So the kids have to learn to manage
their time
right, to be there for a 7:30 game. Like, hey, we got shoot around at 6:30. So everything is, you know what I'm saying? Everything is next level, right? So when they get to college, they doing a little better because they already been dealing with that the whole time. Like everything we do is next level. Everything. We don't do nothing high school level. So the kids, they already ready. Even the way they do the games. It's like, say like if Cool is playing Rose, all the games gonna be the girls JV, boys JV, girls varsity, boys varsity. All the games gonna be at one school. So it creates a different environment because like the parents come to the games, the neighborhood, whatever same thing like how they betting in the game. It's the same thing. They just in DC,
right?
and it creates a better environment, and then the coaching is a little smidgen better, but I don't think the kids better. Like I did a game one day. Coolidge had 3 D1s. They was tough. They played in Montrose Christian.
Okay.
Man, this motherfucker Stu Vetter, man, he was drawing up plays. Like they had the bigger name, but they wasn't better than the coolest kids. But his motherfucking coaching, he kept them in. Every time they needed a bucket, he called some shit and get them a layup. I was like, get the fuck. He would get them niggas. That's when they had.
I like seeing that shit though.
Michael, that's when they had Anderson, the kid that I think he had
Justin Anderson.
Yeah, Justin Anderson. They had Justin Anderson.
Okay.
And Coolidge had, I don't remember, but they had 3 niggas went D1. They had one went to Cincinnati, one went to Delaware, and the other one went somewhere. But they had 3 D1s.
Oh, the shit. And
then they do some other shit down there that I love. You know what they do? Every year they got a fucking state tournament, not 5 divisions. Nigga, they got one chance.
Yeah, private, public.
They got one. At the end of the year, they putting all that shit together.
Yeah,
private school, public school. All that shit on one bowl. We gonna shake it out. We gonna see. Of course, they gonna see the privates higher. But guess what? The privates don't always win.
The year, I think the year Jeff Allen, little brother, he won the city championship down there. Mikey won.
Yeah, they do that shit, man. They have a whole like a state tournament. At the end of the year, they got
Mikey
16.
to be playing Free Smoke.
Yeah,
Oh, he nice.
Yeah, they got 16. They get 16 teams. They get 4 from the publics, 4 from the privates, 4 from the charters. It's like 16 teams. They seed them up and they play them out, and we gonna get one check. We gonna get one check.
I like that. One thing I knew about DC guys when we used to go to run and shoot and shit, like, damn, everybody from the short niggas to the tall niggas got a handle. Yo, everybody had a fucking handle. Like, yo, all y'all, they ain't like contact, but them motherfuckers all doing that fucking DC crossover, yo. Bringing it all the way across their body and crossing back. I'm like, all y'all niggas do this crossover,
Yeah,
yo.
I mean, like I said, I'm a Baltimore. I'm Baltimore to a die, but it's just like some shit. I just be like, yo, we gotta do better.
Yeah.
And I probably could do more to make it better, but I just be like, this shit just irritates me, man. It just irritates the shit out of me.
I agree.
They down the street, they fucking. I mean, I'm gonna take it even on another deeper level that we can't really control. You know, they built every one of the high schools, every one of the high schools in DC. They blew the bitch up and built them up from the ground. So guess what? Every high school in DC looks like 90210 now. They took like the closest to like Walbrook and Doug. They put everybody in Walbrook one year and Walbrook blew the shit up, built it up, then moved them. So now after about 6 years. Every high school is brand new. Yep. Our kids
especially in PG.
They got motherfucking books that probably I had.
Right, and then we got kids, and then it'd be 2 degrees in there, and they in school with coats on and shit.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. They got
you can't even learn in that motherfucking
they got
environment.
Facility, so they got a whole facility,
right.
man. I'm going to. At first, I thought it was just the one school. What's the school? Not Baloo. The school that they've been winning. He got to Durant. He got to Durant. He got to Durant.
Where Lorenzo at?
Yeah. Because that school right there, that school like where all the senators,
the twins,
with the twins. I can't think of the name of school, but all them go up there. So I was like, that's the senators. That's why they did Wilson.
Yeah, Woodrow. Yeah.
I thought it was just that school. You know, they got rowing program. I thought it was just that school. I was like, you know, what I mean, they got paired with the senators and they got white kids and stuff. So I thought, that's why they built this one up. Damn, kind of find out they did every school. Baloo, that shit brand new. That shit in the hood.
I remember my sister used to work at a.
Yo,
damn, you took it right out of my mouth.
That shit in the hood.
They rebuilt that?
Yeah,
every high school down there is brand new.
2002, my sister used to teach at Anacostia. She was like, yo, and I had moved, when I got shot, I moved to live with my sister in Bowie just to get away from this shit. So I was out there and shit. So she was like, yo, just come up to my school because one of these kids will braid your hair because that's when I had braids and shit. I was like, bet. Nigga, I got up there Anacostia, nigga, like, what the South Central LA is going on out this motherfucker.
Man, I had a game.
Niggas pat you down in the parking lot and you gotta go through the metal detector in the building.
Same thing. I had a Baloo and Anacostia. Man, motherfucker at the end of the game, before the game, the commissioner, he was like, yo, don't let nobody fight. I'm like, what? I get there, like normally, you know what I mean, you just take your little bag, you go in. I get there, it's like police every fucking way. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Police wanted. Whang. Everybody. Metal detectors wanted. I'm like, what's going on? They like, nigga, Anacostia, but they say Anna. They say Anna Baloo. Every ass walking here getting wanted today. I go in the gym, it's like, that shit like a for real. That's up the hill, down the hill. In essence, it's up to
Right,
him down
right,
there. Man,
right.
that's in that. Them niggas was in there.
Yeah.
They was in there. Who that motherfucking bald head ass nigga? I was like, Lord. I was like,
Yo.
shit. All I called Carter. The guy said, yo, the hood don't change. I don't give a fuck where you at. The hood don't change.
Yo, walking to my sister class in fucking Anacostia, yo, niggas just looking, what's up, champ? Just like,
Yeah, I'm just like, man, I just want us to, and this ain't on the kids, man. I just like our politicians, man. They gotta do better, man.
And-
'cause they got the kids. They at a fucking super disadvantage, man.
Right.
And that's the whole thing. I don't want nobody to think I'm repping DC or nothing. I'm just talking about this fucking differences, and they fucking major differences. It ain't that shit ain't minor.
I agree.
Fucking Lake is late. I lied. They didn't do all the schools over. They didn't do Coolidge over. What they did do, they upgraded Coolidge, but you know Coolidge got the motherfucking.
Coolidge got arena
They got the
already
whole
anyway.
they got the super arena.
It was already upgraded. That's why niggas catching up with Coolidge.
You know what I'm saying? They upgraded it, but it'd be cool if we had Coolidge here. That Brunson would be perfect right there.
I think one of our
God,
issues
that shit
too,
be
yo,
perfect
we
right
got
there.
everybody want to be a chief, but nobody want to be an Indian, yo.
But you gotta be a good follower to be an Indian.
Yeah.
You gotta learn to be a good follower first.
Facts. And the people want to skip that and just go right to boss. Like, yo, that boss put in work, got that shit out the mud.
Man, Instagram got y'all young boys fucked up. Everybody ain't balling. That's just bullshit.
Don't let the baby face fool you though. I've been around, but yeah, those young boys, yeah, you know what I mean. No, you real talk though. I just be shaking my head, going down my timeline laughing.
Like everybody balling. Everybody got $1,500 shoes on. Right. Exactly. Yo, I'm
around
passing
the way,
them
though.
motherfuckers around.
I remember the first time I spent $400 for a pair of shoes. I still got the receipt. I was like, yo, I can't even believe I did that shit. I was stunting like a motherfucker with them on, but I was like, man, I can't do this shit no more. Cause coming down later in the line, I'm like, damn, I could have used that 400. You feel me?
Shit, that could have been 2 pairs of shell heads, a sweatsuit, and lunch for the week.
Man, we ain't gonna talk
Real
about
shit.
this nigga. Can y'all tell Steve he need to get a motherfucking social media platform? That nigga don't even got a Facebook page, yo. Come on.
Let me talk to y'all when I
Everybody
say
got a
this.
motherfucking Facebook
Yo,
page.
I was trying to do the flyer for the show, yo. Do you know it took me all? I want to put the flyer on Friday.
I didn't even.
Yo, I searched high and wide. I could not find Steve anywhere, yo.
He act like he Charles Barkley and shit.
Yo, this nigga too cool, yo. Hell too cool for social media, yo.
He hiding. That
move, man.
motherfucker hiding.
From who?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. That's what we trying to figure out.
Look, the #1 Baltimore response,
I
dude.
can't
From who?
hide from nobody. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, so I talk your shit, yo. Yo, that's why we had to get, that's why we had to get y'all on here though, because I knew y'all wasn't gonna be scared to, talk y'all shit, you know what I mean? And yo, that shit, that's what it's all about because. A lot of people give refs a bad name, yo, but like, yo, y'all some of the coolest guys in the town, period.
But a lot of refs deserve a bad name.
You are absolutely fucking right.
I was about to say, I was gonna say that, like, cause for me, like, I met y'all through the Brunson. So, and from there, I was seeing high school games, whatever. And I'm like, man, these are real referees. They will give you a response to why they made the call. Like, if they don't give you the call you want, they will tell you, like, you not getting, especially Steve will tell you quick, nope, you ain't getting that. Like,
Right.
I'm not giving you that. Like that, I respect refs like that. Like, that'll give the ones that they don't want to say nothing to you, like, well, what's the call? It's my call. All right, but why did you make the call though? Like, why did you make the call? Like, just that your job is to explain the game and to make sure the game.
See, that's a misnomer. It's not
My
it's
job,
not
about to
to
say that
explain.
ain't my job.
Okay.
That's a courtesy we give y'all. It's
Okay,
not
okay.
being- Don't guys say shit.
Right, you're right.
That's
But
a
what
courtesy.
about when, all right, so like Al has got thrown out of some games before, right?
I was probably been thrown out before the game's been started. He didn't even know.
This the
before.
thing, yo. This right,
Yeah.
but like he'll correct, he'll let the ref know the rule. I think they don't like that shit. And another thing is like because he's so young, coaching and running the program. So I seen it happen in front of my face. We was in a game out way out there, Ellicott City. That's that school out there. They was having some league out there,
Mount Heaven?
and the ref was like, your young ass don't know the rule book. He like, no, this supposed to be, I forgot what they was arguing. It was supposed to be this and this and that. He like, well, how about this? You out. So, anytime he got thrown out for some bullshit, then I was right behind him because you already know I'm turning right. I'm a half court at this point. Like, you's a bitch for real. Oh, you too, big fella. Because I'm like, he was like, your young ass can't tell me the rules, and then threw him out for that. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to come out here now. I'm stepping up for my guy for that. Because he told me people do that, but that's the first time I saw it with my face. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna say that and then toss him? I'm like, damn, because that was actually the most calmest I seen Alvin ever approach a ref. I'm like, damn, you don't even know this nigga really fly off the handle. He was like, yo, no. He like, man, your young ass don't know what you talking about. I'm like, all right, yo.
He threw him out.
He threw us out.
That was probably one of, you know, sometimes you know how shit
both y'all.
add up for the 15 that he should have been throwing out for.
He probably knew him from another tournament. Like, nah, I'm gonna get this nigga today.
A lot of times that as well, like motherfuckers say, oh shit, I got Alvin in there. Shit, I got Alvin. And the referee looking at him like that, so he already got one already. They like, and they have a little meeting, like, yo, as soon as you say something, light his ass up. That's how I go down. They like, yo, as soon as he say something, light it. They give him, I call it the Dennis Rodman rule. You know, back in the day,
right?
They should just give Dennis Rodman one just to calm him down. Like,
right,
here go your bone, calm the fuck down.
And speaking of that, along those lines, nobody wants to referee a kill right now in town.
I could see that.
You can't find somebody is a kill playing. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I'm telling you, that's what we've come to. Nobody wants to referee a kill.
Well, we played in a game in Furley against a kill, and nobody wanted motherfucking. They wanted to blow the whistle for a kill when niggas wasn't even near him. You're like, damn, like if you gonna ref him, can you ref him right?
That's part of the problem. A kill's been officiated so poorly for so long. He expects that when he's officiated correctly. You know, so that's the problem right there.
Right.
That's the problem. He a bad motherfucker.
He is a bad motherfucker, boy. God damn. I'm like, he don't even need them calls. Like, he don't even need them calls.
Steve actually broke it down, like really, really broke it down on the documentary coming soon. But nah, I agree. He could be tough to ref. He could be tough to ref.
Yo, how do you feel about refs that allow themselves to be intimidated and it fuck games up? Because we had a situation like that in the Furley League too. We were supposed to advance to the finals, and niggas was making dumbass calls.
Yeah.
I know they probably told y'all about that.
Yeah, they ain't pay one of the refs. I had to call and get the
that's the joint
refs
you called me talking about?
Yeah, I had to call. Come on, man. Y'all know he working for me. How you not gonna pay the fucking ref?
No, because we gonna give you the money. We'll pay Steve. Yeah, no, because TP came to me like, damn, Scrap, you ain't got no money for me. I'm like, I ain't got no money for that nigga. Like, yo, tell Steve hit us, yo. We got the money. Don't think we ain't got the money, yo. That shit was horrible. Yo, every call that they challenged, they overturned that shit. You can't do that shit. It was so bad that TP and them was yelling at the rest of
basketball, football.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck it was at that
football
point.
if we having a meeting about if we overturning the calls.
Yo, oh my God, yo, we was beside ourselves, but we was only like 7 deep.
That's when y'all play Omar there?
Yep. You know what, that game was in the bag. We had that game in the bag, yo, and yo.
What happened? Y'all threw the game away?
No, they threw the game away. Yo, they threw the ball out of bounds, and then they called a foul on us. The game was over. The ball was out of bounds. They threw it out. Nobody was near the nigga.
And they let him advance to some
yo,
shit they was telling
so
me.
Boom, they give him the ball back, and they pass it in. Omar hit the motherfucking 3 overtime.
Well, you know, you pretty much, I'm sure you can answer your own question because you in that chicken box. It's just you and your intestinal fortitude as a man. So if somebody having something like that, you know he a bitch. You know it.
Yeah, and you know it's no dunking in that league. The last point of the game, I'll never forget it.
No dunking.
It's no dunking in that gym. I don't know what it. Maybe they rims is loose or what. I don't know.
I hate that.
It's nice backboards and shit. But so this nigga Davon had 60 by the way. Davon Usher.
Ice.
Yo, yo, he had 60.
No fucking Davon.
Okay.
No heads.
Okay, heads. Sorry, because he with our program, so we call him Coach Davon.
Nah, man. Head, man.
Oh yeah. When he hooping, he heads. You're right. When he hooping, he heads.
That motherfucker always head. If he on the bench coaching, he head.
Hey, yo, the last play of the game. This was .60. He in and out the nigga, come down the lane, and he dunked the bitch like, that caller tech you ball head bitch. And the ref was like,
head.
Right, that's what I said.
Yo, that's how you know niggas was cheating. He was mad as yo. We were mad.
Man, head don't cuss.
Yo, they took the game, and he was like, and if you address me as Coach Davon, yo, he's like, that's why y'all rep JV games, yo. He was giving them the professional blues.
He say Uncle Steve, I did it.
Really?
Yeah, he said, but
I don't believe that. He ain't cuss.
Yo, we needed you for that game. I'm like, you gonna come to the yo? You
don't cuss. Man.
You knew they was coming for us when we won that first round. You knew they was coming for us, yo, and yeah, they came and yeah, they conquered. I was beside myself, yo, because we had it. For real coming in, I was like, yo, this shit gonna be tough. This nigga Omar shoots as soon as he walk in the gym, and that shit don't miss.
Who's the best shooter in the town?
Right now?
Present day.
I don't know. I can't go against Omar right now. That
Omar
nigga.
strong. You got to put Omar Smith in there too, though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because
Can he still shoot?
You goddamn right he can still shoot.
Okay, I
last
don't know
who he stayed.
last summer,
Omar Smith is a shooting motherfucker.
yeah, he used to just shoot
Straight past half court, smack.
up Green Spring. He used to just shoot on them doubles. All
Yes.
I'm like, dang, he just dropping that shit right in there.
You gotta put Kirk in there. Yeah. Even though Kirk's a scorer, but he still can shoot the ball. You gotta put Kirk in there.
I haven't seen Kirk shoot lately, so that's way before my time.
So, prior to the Friendly League, I had never really, because I'm older guy, I'm 41, you know what I mean? So I had never played against Omar. 41, so.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Nigga 41. He got a big 4Z.
And I'm like, why these niggas keep calling me to play in the, I ain't no, nigga, I can't get you 10 or nothing, yo. Niggas still calling me playing these leagues, but they know I'm gonna play right. So I'm out here playing against these niggas. And, that's the first time I actually, seen, Omar match up, 60 points later. Like, I was like, this nigga can fucking shoot that
they
bitch.
using the high school line.
That
That
nigga.
shit ain't fair. You can't
How
have
do you
Omar
clap?
using a high school line.
And he be shooting it from half court.
But no,
You
you know how the point guard, you want to advance the rock and you waiting by like half court clapping. Off of that clap, he catching, turning, and shooting. Like, nigga, you at half court like Jesus.
He's shooting from half court.
And he did that shit like 4 times in a row. Like, what are you gonna do with that?
His too.
With defense.
His be shooting from half.
No, that would have been a good game to be recorded.
I didn't
Omar
come
versus Heads.
I didn't come that day.
Yo,
Why
Jesus,
didn't I come?
because Head had 60. Omar had to have every bit about like maybe
I
45,
forgot why I
50.
didn't come that day.
Okay.
My God, they was going at
There
it
was
like,
no defense or they just was hot?
ain't no defense. How you gonna play defense on that? It was hands in their face.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, that shit was hand in the face, 2 hands in the face, double team, triple team, man. Them niggas was just
It
scoring.
get intense in there.
Yeah.
It get real.
Because you really can't get away from a nigga in there. You see what I'm saying?
It
So you
definitely
gotta,
get
you gonna
intense.
have to make a move to get your shot off.
It
'Cause
definitely get intense.
Ain't no
in there.
slide, ain't no like, you know what I mean? It ain't spread out. You feel me?
Yeah, I ain't fuck with none of that shit.
I just ain't like. It's just too small.
Y'all,
like
y'all
I felt like I was
fucking with a
getting
nigga. Yo, them
That's
niggas
the way we
overturning
do
shit
ours,
like a
man.
fucking
Don't
grilled
know
cheese.
about
Gems.
compadres. And that's
I
what
don't even know
created
who
the
the- I
people
don't even
that
know
These
who
we
niggas,
are.
yo. Hey, you Memphis Bleak, so you know what I mean?
I ain't no motherfucking Memphis either.
Yeah,
Fight for building blocks.
I ain't like. I didn't like Ferry.
Killing.
I wasn't
Yeah.
a fan of Ferry.
Yo,
That's some funny shit.
no, that's what I'm just saying. No, that's just the worst shit I ever seen. Cause I'm like, yo, damn, yo, you letting niggas force you into change of cars, but you don't even know who these niggas is on the other side. Like, nigga, we fucking around, be waiting for you. Cause that shit was, I didn't even think we could win that game, and nigga, we was there, yo. We had that
who was
shit.
refereeing,
I don't even know these guys. I never seen these guys.
Actually, the dark-skinned guy's a legend. He can really play. Eddie Oliver.
Oh, me
yeah.
a good ref.
No. I'm just giving you some. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you some insight. And
So who y'all were? Who with?
got the other guy.
Who the worst ref?
The worst ref.
Yeah.
That bald head nigga that be coming with his wife.
Don't keep putting them out there.
I don't care, cause I told him to his face, yo. He just shake his head, yo. He's terrible.
Yo, we started.
I'm like, I should
know who
smack
it
your
is
bald
now.
head
We
ass,
started
yo.
together. Yo, we started.
I done told him that a couple times, like, yo, you keep coming in here and those ain't ref
He ain't got
pants.
no teeth.
He keep coming in there with the hammer pants on, reffing in that shit that with some fucking, with the McDonald's, the shoes niggas wear to McDonald's so they won't slip on the floor, them black ones with the strap on them. Like, yo, you keep reffing in this shit. That's not ref attire. All he got is the stripes on. That's everything else. That shit ain't in the book.
Homeboys, man. He always send
I told you, it's 4 teeth between him and his wife. I think she got 1. He might got 3.
Nah,
one on
man.
top, 2 on the bottom and shit.
Really?
He said, "Really?"
Nah, man.
That nigga got to eat all soups.
He said, "Really?"
He over here dying laughing.
And you can smell the E&J from it, though. Al, yo, you think I'm talking about,
man.
yo, if Al was here, yo, he'd be going in, yo, because
The
Al
name
done told
that
this
Steve
nigga.
gave me, this guy he ain't drink. Last time
That's
I
who we
saw
talking
him,
about.
he ain't drink, he ain't smoke. He was all fitness.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, let me-
okay.
watch this. What color is the wife?
White. It's the pure driven
He ain't had no
snow.
wife. He ain't had no wife back then. He was a straight player.
Well, Shorty looked like his wife looked like she straight out of Turner Station.
Really?
Immediately came from Turner Station. Hey,
Tell
hon.
you who we talking about? Yeah.
Nah, man.
I don't know. I haven't
It looked like as soon as they could leave the game and he put his stuff in the bag and get his ref fees, they going looking. Hashtag looking.
That's quite possible.
Really?
Maybe at one point in my life, I probably been waiting for him for that too.
I don't believe that, man.
I believe it totally
No,
because
man,
I know
that guy-
I got the best rate off of that.
No, man. That guy was That guy was stand up, clean cut guy.
Yeah, all right. He can barely stand up now. And he be
I want
trying.
to know who you talking
We
about.
used to take out. He used to fix our cars and everything.
Still
Man.
do.
I don't know his name, yo. He look like all drunk niggas can fix cars. And they do that shit, they bare hand, don't even need no wrench. Niggas just go tune up.
Shit, that nigga saved him.
Man,
He saved nigga life.
I done got my car fixed for $20 many a days, and that shit was better than the shop.
Yeah, your girl.
No
car.
appraisal. Yeah.
That nigga, he used to be like, you can't bring all your girls' cars. I'm like, no, that's my main joint right here.
Shout out to Dana's Auto. That was one of my guys.
Get a motherfucking brake job for $2.
Right, fat yo.
Like, yo, just get the parts. I be like, my man.
Like, yo, bro, I only got $15, yo. Like, yo, please look out for me though. Like, yo, I got you, nephew.
You know what's funny though? Like, I tripped like Brunson League, going back to the Brunson League. Like when I see like I said, most of the guys like playing now, I remember when they was fucking 8 and 7. And I just be like, damn, this thing got a full beard. I be tripping. But I'm gonna tell you the funny shit. Most every one of them games still the fucking same.
Right,
They still do the
things
same
they do,
shit.
yeah.
They just older. I'm like, yo, you still doing that same fucking move? That's what I be.
They like,
thinking
shit, it work?
I was just thinking in my mind, I'm like, yo, that nigga game still the fucking same.
Yo,
shit ain't changed.
If it ain't broke, don't fix that
What
shit.
was from y'all point of view? What was the best game in the Brunson?
Ever?
Yeah, ever.
One of the better games was L&D down at the down at Meadow Center. L&D and what's it, L&D? I think they knocked the DC boys off.
I'm gonna say at when we was down the bottom of Winchester.
Carver?
No,
I mean
at the middle school?
yeah, was that Lamell?
Lamell.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that was
the kid from over west had like 60. The kid
Oh,
that
yeah,
got killed.
Yeah.
Oh, duh, yeah, he's a bucket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was a good game too. And they played the college boys.
Absolutely.
They played the college boys. That was a good ass game too. And the boy bust his head.
Yeah.
That was a good ass fucking game. I can't think of his name. They was getting it in. That was championship.
That was
That's
championship game.
championship.
That was championship game.
They was getting it in. That was a good bump. That was a good bump too.
I'm trying to think what you
I think like the last
L&D and it wasn't saying ballers. You talking about the shot when Mo Creek hit that shot?
I think it was that
They
game.
lost. L&D lost that game.
They lost that game?
They was down. Remember, Sam Ballers came late and they was down 20 to 9 because they took a minute off the clock because they was late. And they came back and won that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Stan was going off that game
That's
too.
a fact.
But yeah, they lost.
That motherfucker Mo Creek nice too, yo.
Mo Creek hit that shot.
He don't get hurt. He a
I
pro.
was about to say he ain't no bucket like he
Started
was.
at Indiana as a freshman.
Right.
You don't even know that.
When I looked him up, that's what I was like, oh yeah, he's certified. Like, well, shit. Cause all I kept hearing, Sam's Baller's been on here too. Shout out Sam, yo. He always bigging up Mo Creek. I'm like, let me go look this nigga up, yo. I was like, all right, never mind.
Mo really a bucket. Like
Yeah. All I saw was a game win. I'm like, damn, oh yeah, that's what you do, huh?
yeah, Mo really
Clutch his
Mo
shit.
really a bucket.
Get your ass out of there, shit.
He really a bucket.
And don't even think about that shit, yo. It's a cold as ice, yo. That's some cold, yo. He a cold-blooded motherfucker, yo.
And credit to all of them, man, because they come in a hostile environment and be themselves. That's big
Yeah.
credit
Right.
to all of them, for real, man.
No, facts.
Those Sam
Facts,
a
they
big
do.
motherfucker, so.
That first year though, when it was down Mellow Center and they was there, that shit was lit.
To me, I think that's the best. That's the best year to me.
Still can't compete the lockout year Kirkley.
Yeah, the lockout, yeah.
And that
Nothing
that
lockout
year
year
makes
was
me
serious.
so mad
The
because
lockout
that's
year
the
was
year
serious.
before
Yeah,
I
man.
started.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
That's the year before.
You missed
After
that.
that
That year
year,
was serious.
after that
Listen.
summer, I was like, yo, I'm about to pull a camera out because I was saying so many. I'm like, yo, all these dudes
That shit
going.
was funny though. So.
Every Tuesday and Thursday, I have at least 5 or 6 calls. Yo, can I walk in with you? Because everybody wasn't getting in.
Right.
Man, that was crazy. That was crazy.
That's tough.
Yeah, I'd be so
Everybody
mad.
was
I'm
sliding. Everybody
praying
was
for
sliding
another
through
lockout.
Yeah, everybody was
That
sliding
was
through that.
crazy.
So I'm gonna ask this, right? You said you seen a lot of players like when he couldn't catch, and I officiated him ever since he couldn't make a layup and shit like that, or ain't had no left hand, yo. Who is the most growth? Give me some players that you seen like
Dante
grow
Green.
from like.
Dante Green.
couldn't
I
walk.
remember that motherfucker couldn't walk.
He couldn't walk.
That motherfucker couldn't walk and chew bubble gum. So like
When he
when I
played
see
out
him now,
Edge
I
Rico,
just be like, God
He's
damn.
playing out Edge Rico.
Mm.
I ain't seen, wasn't no pro.
I definitely ain't see that.
Lil Shay come a long way real quick. Lil Shay Evans got good quick to me. So I remember I went because I used to go. I was a national official. I'd go with AAU, and he was like crying on the bench because he couldn't catch and what have you. The next year he was like one of the best in his age group. So he got good quick.
What about Stan?
What's Stan?
Kid.
Stanton?
Yeah.
He was a sleeper for
was a
so
sleeper
long
for a
till like
long
his
time.
12th grade when Darnell Dansler.
Yeah.
Darnell Dansler kind of helped put it's a coach at Emerson. Let him know
Shout
he's a
out
bad
Darnell.
motherfucker. You know, because I don't think he knew.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And I remember because Darnell's one of my best friends. So he called me one day. He's like, Carter, I'm about to fuck this nigga. I said, what you talking about? He said, this nigga went Hollywood. I said, what? He said, we practicing. This nigga on the side got 2 girls between his legs chilling. So at that point, he knew that he became that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
That's what's he nice though. Stanton, man, Jesus.
put the work in.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing.
You can tell though, like he got a pro ass game. Like
work in.
he like I'm saying, he plays basketball. He don't hoop. He play basketball. Like
But compare him to Will. His levels.
I mean, you gonna do that though?
No.
How you gonna do that, yo?
I'm not saying that he can't play.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying like he dominates. But when I don't know if Will put a block on him. I don't know. Like I said, like you. He don't rise up like nigga, this your time to go get that nigga.
See the thing about Will though, that shit can get ugly so fast, yo. Like that shit can get ugly. Like it's ugly
because Will lives for.
Yeah, he love that shit.
He loves it.
Will, he never won the same fucking game.
man, that Under Armour
He
game when they had
wasn't always the
DeAndre
best.
Jordan in
No,
them.
Speak about Will.
He
He
definitely
wasn't always the best.
He
Johnny
always,
days.
he always, yeah.
He was
Johnny
always
days.
hungry.
He was always
Always
hungry.
wanted
though.
the hot dogs
Always
from the
hungry.
concession
Yeah,
stand.
that hungry too. He was that hungry too. Yeah, he was a fucking gym rat though.
Yeah.
He was always in the fucking gym.
Shit, and those are the kids I love, man, because they love the game and they respect the game.
John E days, boy. That's that shit. Back in the day, that's
Yeah, no, shorty right there, yo. Will is because that's literally y'all know that's the name of this episode. Official business. Will is the official business.
No
yo.
question he the business. There's no doubt about it.
They talk about he on a trading block. The way would you like to see Will go? I mean, I would like to see him get out of Denver. It's just too much of his position there. Yo, where would you like to see him go?
I think he could be a valuable third option as a scorer somewhere that needs that.
playoff team.
I think the Nuggets kept him on the leash. Like I always thought they had him on the leash.
I don't think. So I think you go
think they
back
had him
like
on the
you
I
go
think the
back.
injury played a part too, though.
Listen
Even
to,
I'm talking about this summer before he got the
but
money.
listen, if you listen to
And
the
then when they
announcement,
gave
listen
him
to the
money, it's
announcement
like-
when they say Will, when they say
it's
Will,
like this.
What they say to Will? What they say about Will? They be like he just a baller. He's just a hooper. Like
Yeah.
they
He
don't like give him a
He needs the
position.
ball to
Right,
be
they don't
effective
res-
too, though.
they don't respect his fundamentals.
You gotta go
Yeah.
somewhere where he can have the ball because he needs the ball.
But
to
they
be-
was
Yeah,
they
you're right,
was
you're
letting
right.
him. They was
At one point.
they was letting him bring the ball up.
right, but so many
And it's
other
still-
people in Denver need the apple right now.
Yeah. No, right now I think it's just a lot. I think it's just a get in where you fit in type
Yo.
of situation because they got too many guards there.
I called Denver. Denver is like Murray, Jokic, and then just a bunch of wings.
That's all they have. It's
They ain't
just,
even marry all the time for real.
He nice
Shit,
though.
Jokic-
That is the
Yeah, when he get
legit.
cooking, but sometimes
Joker
he ain't
gonna have the
cooking.
ball.
He missed like no shots the other night though. It definitely had a
but the
50
night
piece, a
before that,
true
that
50
motherfucker
piece.
probably
Who's the
couldn't hit
next pro out the town?
the next pro, like NBA.
Yes.
Do G League count? You got a couple in the G League right now.
Well, we talking about who's next though.
I don't know.
Yo, we already had one person on this show that like really impressed me though, because I didn't know who he was until he came on the show. Haywood Highsmith.
Yeah, his father
he
was a bad
legit.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he legit, yo. Like
could
shorty
jump
can
up.
hoop.
Highest jump
But he,
ever
yo,
in
his
my life.
path is even, yo, his story is even better than his skills, yo. Yo, he went to a college I'd never heard of in my life.
Where'd he go? Willing Jesuit?
No, Wheeler.
Wheeler.
Like, yo. Al said Ace the next pro.
Ace where? VCU?
Yeah. I love Ace game though.
Interesting.
He's a true point guard.
Is he?
Because I think his services are needed. You know what I mean?
but
In
I'ma-
places
I'ma
because he
ask
plays
this. I'ma
real,
just- I'ma
real
put-
You know
basketball.
what? He can't. Lonzo Ball can hang out because Lonzo Ball 6'6",
I'm about to
6'7".
say I'm gonna be
That's why
devil's advocate.
Lonzo 6'6", 6'7" with long ass arms, a point guard. Right?
Can
Ace
Ace?
a point guard. So now
Is he big
you
enough?
basketball, you got to be a scoring point guard. Or they kind of looking at you twisted. You know, like
I don't think so. Because if you plug him on a team that got scorers,
Is he big enough?
that
though?
shit works. You feel me? Because he's a real point guard. He like a John Stockton. Well, John Stockton probably shot the tray ball more, But he got those like fundamentals as far as running plays.
Okay.
It's gonna do the dirty shit, the
I
little
think the scoring
intangibles.
to
You know that's nephew, so I'm gonna ride for Ace. You feel me?
He been a point guard since fucking forever. He ain't never played another position.
I think the scoring.
But that's the most important position on the floor. But he plays point guard real because the point guard is supposed to be the coach on the floor.
Yeah.
And that's how he plays.
I definitely think he's a point guard.
Yeah.
The scoring for him going to come. I just think, is he big enough? Is he big enough for the league?
He's solid enough. Look at JJ Barrera. He like that build.
But he ain't from Baltimore.
Yeah,
y'all don't understand that shit. Y'all really don't understand that shit. That shit means something. They will look at Ace, and if somebody has marginal talent, maybe a little less than him, they'll pick him because he ain't from Baltimore. And we got that fucked up stigma.
But it's the thing, yo. People say Ace can't score. He can score, but he's such a basketball purist. He gonna run that play,
He
gonna make sure everybody in the right place. But you'll probably see, like his sophomore year, you'll probably see that come out more. You know what I mean?
He's making it easy for Bones right now.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
They looking at. He's making it real easy for Bones. He catch the ball right in the shot.
Like I said, ain't no difference. Ain't no doubt. He can definitely go.
Do you mean just get to the league or like?
Oh, getting there, you made it.
Yeah, you made it.
Because I'm saying, because I mean, look at quickly shining right now. He not, but
he not from the town.
He played for Melo.
He played in the BCL.
Listen, man.
Played in the BCL. He's Baltimore City Player of the Year.
Yeah, he played in the BCL.
He ain't from Baltimore. Okay. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Okay. But he played Baltimore Kids.
He's not from Baltimore.
10-4.
He played Baltimore Kids though.
Nigga ain't from Baltimore.
But how?
Nigga,
where's he from?
He ain't from Baltimore.
He from Harford County.
So you want to give what's the rapper you was talking about?
Shit.
So you don't want Take Rock to claim Baltimore, but you want Quick. Come on,
I never said that.
But you want Quickly.
But this is why I give Quickly.
He not from Baltimore
because he got. What I'm gonna say about Tay?
What you say?
Tay got his name in Baltimore though.
I don't care what you say.
He had to come to Baltimore and battle niggas to get on the stream. And he smashed all them niggas.
It ain't nothing you can tell me to convince me that he went to Baltimore. He a Baltimore kid. Nothing.
I mean, we not saying he's a Baltimore kid, but
just saying, but he got
the Baltimore claiming the fuck out of him.
He got his bumps in Baltimore, right.
Okay.
So what? That don't count.
That motherfucker got a floater, and one thing, and I heard an analyst say this, and
he played with a Baltimore AAU team.
That's what I said.
Is BBC really a Baltimore AAU team?
Exactly. Baltimore Basketball Club.
Listen,
they had people from everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
First, like Bub used to call him a .com. Y'all know who Bub is? Carlton Carson. Y'all know who Bub is.
Probably
like Bub. Y'all know Bub.
Probably know if I seen.
I ain't a name dropper, but when I see niggas, I know him.
GD is the first internet guy in Baltimore. GD had internet ranking service in the mid '90s. So and GD is BBC.
Facts.
BBC is Baltimore.
What's BBC?
GD used to sit on Southern's bench when they was nationally ranked.
He played for a Baltimore AAU team. He played in the BCL. He won the Baltimore Player of the Year.
And the zip code Harvey Grayson.
Well, don't get mad when I have my Nick shorts this summer.
I'm just saying.
But look, you don't know if his parents was the people that had to come from fighting
Morgan.
See what I'm saying?
Look, mother went
that don't mean nothing. That was a bad day. There's more New York niggas that go to Morgan than Baltimore niggas. Mother could be from the Bronx and shit.
Listen, man.
So all right, so why does that matter though? That he didn't live here, but he played here. Why does that matter that he didn't live here, but he played here?
Listen, I'm going to stick to what I'm sticking. He's not a Baltimore kid. I don't care what you say, how you dress it up, how you spin it. He's not a Baltimore kid.
So you saying Melo not a Baltimore kid?
He played basketball in Baltimore. He grew up on Myrtle. That's Baltimore.
Yeah,
he don't got no Harvey Grace zip code.
None of that. Okay.
He's West Side. He got WB on his shit.
He do.
So whether he want to rep it or not, WB.
Okay. I give you that though. That's a good statement that you made though. About
that's a
to validate Melo though, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he definitely got the WB.
But he can't. You gotta think about the Stop Snitching video and all that. He gotta kind of distance himself from that because he's still now he on that.
That fucked his rookie of the year.
He still gotta be business savvy.
Because I really feel like him and LeBron should have been co-rookies of the year, and I was mad.
Melo should have been rookie of the year.
Should have been rookie of the year.
I don't know how you just how you exclude him. They both
went to
was
the
like
playoffs.
I feel you, but he had a way better team. Melo was playing with Milford.
They both went to lottery teams. Both of their teams was in the top 5.
Well, he played out west.
No, but they tooled him up.
And he played out west.
They tooled him up by the time he got there.
And he was out west.
They had a good team.
He was out there with Kobe,
I can say Melo had a good solid team. They had had good players at every position. Cleveland was a mess, yo. That was a fucking mess.
They was a lot of. They was
It was a
top
mess in
5
LeBron.
pick in the West.
And then the niggas was talking shit about LeBron in the draft. I don't know why
And
they
his
drafted him.
numbers.
He better find some time.
And
Yeah,
his
they
numbers.
know. Y'all better get tickets.
What year was that?
Darius Miles and them.
03, right?
03,
Okay,
04.
so in 04,
and his numbers was better.
summer of 04,
By a smidgen.
Melo, they did.
About the
listen
same
to them.
numbers.
And he went to the playoffs.
Listen. They did a thing down DC for LeBron in the summer of 04. They built a stadium for him. What street was it on, man?
I forgot, but it's like
They built a stadium for LeBron in the middle of DC. So, me being me, of course, they gonna call me. We need refs for LeBron.
Yeah, son, talking shit.
Oh, my God. Right?
Right.
So, all right, we down there. Free Nikes, everything. He didn't get free Nikes. He's a sucker. But nevertheless, Melo and LeBron was talking.
Yeah.
So we seen LeBron go cross the floor, and we on the other side of the court. And LeBron is right there, and Melo's in front of LeBron. LeBron was so wide, we could not see Melo.
Damn.
He is the second biggest human being I've seen in my life. Shaq the first.
You know who the biggest human being I ever saw that I've seen in my life? The biggest human that I've seen in my life, yo, Kwame Brown is a huge motherfucker, yo. That nigga bigger than this building. Like from the ground up. Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown.
He's Shaq size. Real shit though. Like
Shaq big as a motherfucker.
yeah,
Both of them big. LeBron like a linebacker. That motherfucker like a real life linebacker. He looked like a defensive end.
with a euro though.
And that's when he was.
How you gonna
that's
guard
when he
that
was
shit?
A little heavy too.
Motherfucker country as shit. He had motherfucking hat flipped up. Country shit. Can y'all put some J on? He kept telling the DJ, I want some J. Put some J on.
I remember when they had the lockout game at Morgan. We waited for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Yo came up to me. He's like, "We in Baltimore, y'all waiting for Kevin Durant?" Yeah, nigga, he bust your ass.
How was that game though?
What you mean?
Just being on the court with all them.
But you gotta remember, I've had those guys coming through as kids before. I was a national AAU guy. So I've had all those guys, and plus I've been in the NBA draft. See, people don't know. I done did the NBA pre-draft camp. I done did all. I done
Talk your shit, Steve.
That's why.
I wasn't in the all. I wasn't in the all at all. Facts.
No, that nigga fucked up the game. You know how you try to skip the process. I'm thinking, okay, my guy gonna get in the league. I'm good. Here we are sitting here talking.
I dropped the ball.
What was your favorite moment from that game? Cause ain't nobody play no defense.
That shit was regular as shit. For me, for real.
It was something for the fans, right?
No, it was definitely something for the fans.
I know they made a bunch of money and they ain't pay all the money out. That's all I can tell you about.
I'm gonna tell you, I went to a Kirk Lee game. He had up Towson.
I'm sure.
Yo, that really made me start watching Gilbert Arenas because Gilbert Arenas was in that bitch like jumping over George Merzon, like that shit was nothing. Like I was like, damn, you all right? Let me start watching yo. And the next thing you know, you're giving Kobe 60 and some Dolce and Gabbanas and shit.
Yeah.
Agent Zero.
Yo, that nigga, niggas do not put enough respect on your name, yo. That nigga right there.
Yo, put up the Barry Farms.
Right. Yeah.
No shirt on.
In the Bentley. In the Bentley.
I fucks with Gilbert Arenas, yo, because he's just like a real nigga. He gonna tell you how he feel, you know what I mean? And then proceed to give you, he might give you 60. And don't even sweat though. Like that shit effortless, yo. Like, yo, he one of them niggas just gotta move accounting for whatever you throwing at him. Like, right.
Like KD.
KD just gonna smoke, yeah. You know what I watch all the time, man? RP to my man Gerald, yo. Yo, I watch the P Shitty versus KD game all the fucking time. Yo. Like when he was like, yo, live from East Baltimore. He like, West, nigga, nah, nigga, West. He was like, yo, ain't no difference, East, West. He like, shit, yeah, it is.
Before Gerald got hurt, he used to fly.
Hell yeah. No, I ain't forget.
Oh, man, yeah, you a little older. People may not
Yeah,
know.
facts.
Gerald. They was throwing Gerald. Ooh, I remember they playing Milford one day at Doug. And Tyler throw Gerald a oop, he dunks it backwards and start doing the cabbage patch. I had to get a nigga a text for that shit.
Yo, because on top of it, he will fry you and then proceed to just tell the most amazing cracks on your ass. Like, yo, that's a cracking ass nigga,
The
yo.
league over Greenmount right here. But he told Bam he got home monitor ankles. D-League, sure enough. Sure enough.
Yo, he told my man Black, yo, he had bow-legged arms, yo. I was like, yo, you the first nigga I see with bow-legged arms.
Fucking contact trying to referee over that bitch. I was just like, God damn, if another nigga light up.
That's how it should be coming out of this COVID. It should be leagues everywhere, man.
No, we don't
Shit
need
open
leagues
back
everywhere,
up.
man.
And I just want that Brunson to be right.
We need one.
No, you need 3
It
good
should be a
ones.
Brunson Kids. I've been telling Sean that for years.
The high school division. Yeah.
I mean, all we are babies.
Oh.
Got the city by the balls. Come on, that's a cash cow for you.
Right.
They want a Brunson shirt. I played in the Brunson since I've been 8, and I played in the Unlimited.
That makes sense.
You might be saying some shit right there.
Sean, I hope you
I've
listen.
been telling them.
Yo, because it's just like I look in all these other towns, right? And you know they got talent that come out of the town, but like right now, I mean not even right now, but this area is a basketball hotbed.
The biggest in the world.
Yo.
Baltimore, D.C.
That
Not
shit
better.
need to be at the forefront, but we don't have so many motherfuckers want to be the chief, yo. We can't get that shit together,
I will say
yo.
this. All them down there, down in DC, they want to come play in the Brunson.
And
Like,
they
they
still
are
will play
fighting.
outside.
Yeah,
And they will
and
still
they,
play
and they will
outside.
play outside, and they are fighting.
Here, niggas prima donnas. They ain't
Yeah.
Like you got the Stay Hungry shit up Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Yo, they got that shit jumping, you know what I mean? I don't know how you been out there more than me. We were supposed to go out there, but you know that's COVID fucked that up and the weather. But yo, I don't know. I think we probably would have went out there and smashed it. That's how I felt. Because I was just looking at the different games. Like they got 1 or 2 niggas, but yo, we could come out there with 10 niggas that's going to get busy.
Definitely.
bluff me
They was hating on the
shorts.
Kill Bad out there too.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You bluff. I'm the first one to come to you about the shorts. I didn't get a pair of shorts.
Everybody mad at me about them shorts,
I was
man.
first.
I still getting calls about them damn shorts.
You gotta run them back, man.
I know,
If business says if you getting calls, nigga, you gotta run back.
No, what matter? So I'm gonna put it on record right now. What happened with the shorts is shipping. They was coming from out the country and shit wasn't shipping. So
Got you.
After a while I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about.
We got Beatty online. I definitely wanted you to chime in.
Beatty, that's my guy. Beatty a ref now. I seen him
Yeah,
in the
that's what I'm
Saturday.
saying.
What's up, Beatty?
But no, you right though, Scrap. Cause like Drew League, this is what I compare everything to. Now that I got to see it, been out there and really seen what it is, talent through the roof. So much talent out there. The atmosphere though is not there. The only time it's really there is when like NBA guys is out there. Like I seen Rudy and when Rudy signed with the Spurs, him and DeRozan played, and you know it was a line out the door, gym packed, but it still wasn't like I'm like y'all quiet. Like both of them had 30 each, and it was quiet in the gym for the most part. I tell Sean, I'm like, you literally have between your league and Dykeman are the 2 probably most livest leagues in the country. Like you won't find that atmosphere. You won't find that environment anywhere. So I'm so mad Sean didn't have a Brunson last summer because I'm like, you could have took over. Like that could have been your year to really.
That lane was open.
It was open.
What was he gonna play that?
It was so.
You could have. He could have.
Yeah,
found
how was he
some way.
gonna get a gym though? That's the
He
part.
could have found some.
And
way.
outside, it was just this summer was one of the hottest summers ever, yo.
Because look what Terry did with Free Smoke. Terry just built the whole brand. Yeah, shout
out to Terry. Yeah, they was on here too, yo. Shout out, bro.
Terry built the whole brand.
Oh, you know he gonna come back for that.
Definitely. With jokes and everything.
Right.
Watch, you got memes and everything on Bam on the internet.
That's fine.
I'm gonna get on there to see
I need
that.
to get my followers up anyway.
But like, you know, look what Terry did. We found a way. Every week we had games. So he could have did it. Maybe it couldn't have been what it normally is, like wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder. It couldn't have been that, but everybody
But it
would.
ain't the Brunson then.
But everybody would have
But it
come
ain't
to
the Brunson, though.
play here.
But it ain't the Brunson.
Everybody would
If
have.
it ain't
Because
wall
right
to
now that's
wall-
the problem.
If it ain't wall to wall, shoulder to
That's
shoulder,
true.
it is not the Brunson.
But the problem,
It's
the biggest, the biggest issue we got
True
right
that.
now is nobody want to come to town to play. Nobody want to come to Baltimore to play.
Why?
I'm trying to figure that out too.
Hold up, before we tell them who we want to play in the Brunson, right? Because you know I know who you want, and I'm with you on that. But we don't tell them who y'all want to see in the Brunson.
Anybody, league, NBA, anybody.
I know Will turned Dame Lillard.
I was about to say
Dame's
Dame's on his way.
Whoa.
Dame Lillard was on his way. He called. He said, "Bro, do you need me?
Yeah.
Do you need me?" He was like, "No, I got this one right here."
That's a fact.
When was he supposed
Dame Lillard was on his way
what's the boy's name? The brothers.
Oh,
Cousins
Giant?
or whatever.
Yeah, Will did.
Yeah.
And I got mad at Will for that because I was like, "Why didn't you let him come? Like, what you mean? You told him no, Kendall, we going.
And somebody like
I'm right
that
with my guys,
man, Kyrie.
That's
Somebody
what
like
we need.
that.
Right. You think Kyrie would play in the Brunson though?
I don't know.
I think he would.
I don't think Kyrie be for the extracurricular activity.
No, I think he would love that.
He would love that.
He would love that. He would love that.
I would love it.
I think he would eat that shit.
I get that 8 in the morning.
KD
for
would
that
come,
shit.
so Kyrie may come with him.
I think the problem for
Oh, true. Maybe all three of them niggas came. Jesus.
The problem for them, I think, is they don't know. They don't know. They don't see it. Like, that's one thing I wish Will did.
That's fan art. That's Will wear the motherfucking Brunson League shit.
Yeah, but he gotta push a little bit harder. Like, he need to be.
No, that's your fault.
Who fault?
Yours.
I don't got them contacts.
You don't have to have the contact. You need to be on the line.
Like, I do my part. Like, I do my part.
So
we need the contact.
So we gonna tell you who. So bro, just let them know who we try and get to the Brunson.
I want Luka to come.
I don't want everybody on the same team.
I want Luka.
Bring Luka to the hood.
I want Luka to come to the hood. I love Luka.
They ain't coming.
Why won't he?
I think if the ball, as long as the ball is good, hoopers gonna chase it.
Yeah.
So if the ball's good, you don't have to.
Real hoopers want to
They gonna
smoke.
hit. Yo, Will, what's going on with Brunson?
Right.
Oh yeah. They on the way.
Because that's really what it
Then
was out the
then
Drew
then
League.
Sean got to take his rule out the three games.
One game gotta play.
Any pro can play.
Pro can play anytime.
Any pro can play.
Motherfucking pro show up, you give him a jersey.
Yeah, give him a jersey. Yeah, I'm
Now
with y'all on
that's
that.
building your brain more. So you got to take that rule out. I know that rule was the rule when they was at Park Heights. They ain't want to stack the teams, you know.
I think all the local pros need to come. Rudy needs to come play. Yes. Melo needs to. Well, Melo was supposed to come, wasn't he?
Melo was going to play when it was up leadership, and that's when he couldn't. What's his name? Was like, we gotta go see the Lakers. And Melo was mad because it was at the TBT. They was at the TBT. Melo was like, man, we can go see them whenever. Like, I'm trying to play them all, and he had to get on the flight.
Play Jalen Adams, he need to come play.
I agree with you. That's the first. Anybody from Baltimore, they have to come back.
That's like an artist. An artist got to hit it home first.
Yeah, they have to come back because that's what the Drew League got.
They don't have to do anything.
They don't have to.
What we have to do is create a platform that makes them want to come back.
That's true.
Right.
But
you don't think that's dead though?
I think that it's dead, but I don't think it's promoted.
You don't think it's dead?
To the fact that
it ain't. It's dead, but it ain't dead.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But it's got to be promoted. Like, motherfuckers know the Drew League. Point blank.
I missed
period.
2 summers.
I'm
So
just saying,
I'm about to say
point blank period. Drew League. I'm in LA. I'm gonna try to hit Drew League.
Right.
I'm in Baltimore. I'm in DC. We can slide up Drew League. I mean, we can slide up Brunson and get. You think we get on the team? Yeah, motherfucker, let them know you coming.
And it's like they don't even stamp you until you play in the Drew League. Look at my guy LaMelo. Yeah, he had to go through the Drew League.
You gotta go get. You
got busy.
You gotta go get cut up.
I'm a big LaMelo fan, yo. He's just too comfortable, yo. That's what we was before y'all came up here. Yo, how y'all feel? So we was talking about this for our audio podcast listeners before y'all came on our behind the scenes segment. But who y'all like out of Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball?
Well,
I like Anthony. I love LaMelo.
Personally, I'm gonna just talk about the balls. You know how fucking hard it is to get 3 kids and to play D1 basketball?
Facts.
So I'm gonna shout out his dad first and foremost.
That's what I did.
3 motherfuckers D1 and then 2 in the league. Shit.
Yeah. And you said you was gonna do it, and you did that shit.
Friends, you got a friend. You got 2 in and a fringe.
Guys, shout out the Holiday. The Holiday.
Yeah. I mean,
Facts. The Holiday.
They all in the league.
They all D1 all in the league.
Motherfucking parents ain't never got to work.
Ever.
They good.
Because even if one flake out, be like, fuck my parents, you got 2 of us.
Yeah. All them in the league.
Well, first, but I like Shorty. I like them. I like his skill set. I like LaMelo's. I like the balls. Period. I like his skill set, man. He got everything. He got height. He He can shoot Lord, he can shoot enough. He pass, he drops them dimes, and he ain't even get his man strength yet. When he get his man strength, that's when it's gonna be an issue. He might be an issue for the league.
My thing is like, is he gonna hit a ceiling? The way he plays.
He 20. He ain't again. Do you understand when you get your man strength?
Old man in the league now is 25.
Do you understand? So ain't like he got that
man. 25. You old. You old now.
So anybody that plays sports understand that when you get that man strength,
that's true.
It's another game now.
That's true.
So all the shit that you was doing, now everything slow down. The little bumps that was knocking you across the court, now that shit is nothing. Now niggas bouncing off of you.
Right.
Would they give him that much time though to develop?
He earning it.
Yeah, he earned.
What you mean?
Lonzo was earning it. Look what happened.
No,
What you mean, what
Lonzo,
happened?
it did not. He didn't what?
That's
Stop
my guy. Lonzo, my
He
guy,
didn't
but
what?
he ain't come out and give.
He was starting. Melo
Listen,
coming
he
out the
was
bench.
definitely
LaMelo
Melo
is
coming out
Lonzo
the
with a
bench.
motor. LaMelo is gonna kill you. Lonzo gonna follow the fundamental business, but LaMelo is really trying to kill your ass. He not playing with you at all. He's gonna
like
toy
that.
with you, but he ain't playing with
It's
you.
like the little brother. You know, it's
he
like
definitely got
one
the killer.
good, then the next one good, then the youngest one get everything.
Right, the baby usually always the best.
No,
He get
he
everything.
got the killer. LaMelo definitely has a killer.
Yo, he's so comfortable, yo. He's doing the same thing to pros that he did to them high school kids, and everybody said it wasn't gonna happen, and it's fucking happening. Like toying with niggas, though. This is a grown ass pro defensive player of the year. And shit, you toying with this nigga.
That was a bad motherfucker.
Yo, he is though.
Dwayne Wade.
He got man. He already got his man. The way
Yo,
he played.
did you see
And
how he
quit.
dunked on yo the other? Jesus Christ, yo.
Yes, sir.
It looked like he left from the 3-point line, yo. Like, that nigga, your bounce unreal.
I like Ant. I feel like his potential.
I like him. Man, I like a lot of the young kids now. Like this draft class was pretty solid, yo.
I'm not a fan of the whole league though. I think
y'all
the league is
no,
not
me
as
neither.
good as.
How y'all feel
think
about
Because after the top
college
teams, just drop
basketball?
off. About
I
what?
feel like college basketball. That shit just look crazy.
It.
It
I
look like
mean,
a cardboard cutout.
I only really like to look at VCU because, my guy on there and shit. Like, everybody else, like, nobody really, like, they ain't even talk. I mean, I'm a UNC fan, you feel me? But even that,
one and done killed it.
them niggas not even
Ty
ranked.
said Josh and them was 2010. That year was 2010 when Josh and them was on the team with Bud.
Who?
Ty Boogie. Ty said that.
Why no Ty Boogie?
No, Ty? Tyreek. Cabo.
Oh,
Nigga State.
Ty Boogie.
Yeah, college. One and done killed it. One and done killed college basketball.
think?
Definitely.
I think COVID killed college basketball.
I think it was
Yeah.
killed.
Because
Before.
you gonna still get one and
Fact.
done every
No, I think it was done before then. I think it was done before that.
So what you saying? COVID just made it, just caught up with?
COVID just put it in the dirt, basically. Because I don't watch no college games, at
I
all.
watch them because I watch the Baltimore. I like watch my Baltimore guys.
I don't be keeping
I try
up.
to keep like a whole stat sheet, or not a stat sheet. I got like a spreadsheet. Be like, okay, he on.
Right.
I got all their teams on my Bleacher Report.
Yeah, so that every day I go and look to see who they doing. I keep an eye on them.
I want to give a shout out real quick though, yo, to Mike on the stream, yo. He said he just
Mike
want.
Wilson?
Yep, he said he just want to say you appreciate y'all for always being there when he called, yo. I definitely had to put that out on the stream.
Mike
Shout out Mike.
Mike Carver buckets.
Oh, buckets. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, he was a bucket.
Oh, you know that.
Oh no, I seen it.
Oh, he was a bucket.
I always asked him why he never played in the
all the
bigger
big-
things.
yeah.
He just said nobody picked him up. But he belonged there. 100% belonged there. Without question.
Yo, I like and I like how I'm gonna just go ahead and segue into a whole segment off of that. Yo, give me some more unsung names of people who didn't get like the accolades they should have, but they was that. Because there's a lot of people in this town who people don't even talk about that just was that.
Absolutely.
Oh, before we do that, shout out to Fresh, man. He just be canceled.
Man,
Fresh-
facts.
Officially canceled. Shout out to Fresh, man.
Shout out to
to Fresh.
How about this? Shout out to this. And we was talking about it at Hoops this morning, yo. Yo, I didn't even know Fresh had cancer. I'm like, damn, you was playing like that with cancer
I'm like, huh? That's
Nobody
Why he came
knew.
Overseas, right?
Yeah, nobody knew.
and was still smoking niggas.
Yeah.
But he did stop hooping for a little minute, and
I
then
always thought he could be an NFL wide receiver.
Fresh was nice in football.
No, just his body.
Oh, his body, yeah.
Athleticism.
Fresh do everything the wrong way, off the wrong foot.
Off the wrong foot. That's the first thing that comes to
I'm like,
mind.
what the fuck? How did these scores just that?
This motherfucker got like
the
at least 40 different variations in his layup package.
Yeah.
Yo. This nigga layup package is ridiculous,
Question
yo.
some unsung people. Let me think. Dave Brown. I never heard that.
That was
name.
the fastest motherfucker in the world.
Shit. Dave Brown. He got killed. But he was getting money, getting big money in the street. And he ended up on a Pfeiffer. Never played high school or nothing. When they played the Division II at Pfeiffer, when he's a little bit older. Who else do y'all mean I never heard? Dax, Big Dax. Dax the Miles' father?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I've heard stories.
What? Big Dax? Man. Who else?
I got people on my list too. You know what I mean? I got credit the guys who taught me the sport. I was a late bloomer. I ain't even like basketball until after 10th grade and shit. But my guys, Damon Garris and Virgil Singleton and Jeffrey Baker. Yo, those are the three guys who taught me the game.
Virgil on Liberty Road, middle of Liberty Road.
That's my guy. You know what I mean?
I love him too. And Damon, that's my guy. That's my young oldest son. I call him.
Yeah,
I'm around that two-tone BMW. Get that shit painted, nigga. I got your message too. He want to be a ref. He said if I don't give him the class, he gonna walk to court and bust me in my head.
Yeah, we gonna bring him on the show though. I talked to bro the other day.
Debo.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
He got 650 with some body work on it. Keep riding around.
Yeah, those three guys taught me how to play basketball. Like when I moved from North Carolina, they like, yo, you want to come up to this court? You're never gonna get on if you don't learn how to motherfucking cross over and use your left hand. Yeah, they gave me the tools because all I could do was shoot from the free throw line and fucking rebound, and they gave me everything else. Shout out to them guys. My brothers for life.
Nobody, Bam?
Nah, I ain't got nobody, man.
Bam got people.
I can't think, man.
I'm
I can't even remember motherfuckers'
It's a
names
bunch
right
of
there.
people.
I see my man V though. Shout out to Virgil, man. I see my man V go head to head with all the big names. Mark Karcher, Juan Dixon. Him and Juan Dixon used to battle heavy. Man, yeah, shit. I seen V get the big part in the paper and shit. They were like, yo, we tried boxing one, diamond and one, just wasn't shit stopping. He was the first nigga I seen, like he was 14 years old and could get on the court with the old niggas. They were like, man, y'all young niggas waiting on something. No, but Shorty right there, the braces, we want him.
Have y'all heard the name Eric Curl?
Yeah. You know who told me about Eric Curl? Big Kirk, Canal Father.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I'm telling you know how Kirk, Eric Curl, this nigga Eric Curl. Don't nobody talk about Eric Curl.
He got buckets in the joint too.
What about Troy's father, Troy Parker, Big Troy?
Big Troy. Yeah, I heard about
Big Troy.
I heard about Troy.
What?
Yeah.
Troy Parker was that. Walbrook, that.
That's what it is. See, and that's what I like to have conversations like this. And, you know, and shout out to the Baltimore basketball group. You know, I got the stream playing live in there right now. That's where a lot of these people, you know, join in there.
Basketball group.
Huh?
What the hell is it now? Just fucking.
I know you know. Everybody, except for you. Everybody know what the BBG is, but
They be tripping in the Baltimore basketball.
But they bring out a lot of those names from back like previous to me and stuff I never heard of.
They need to bring out a dictionary and some English lit because them motherfuckers be slaughtering the English language.
No, the only shit I don't
can't
look
even
at
read
is
the
when they get to
comments.
talking about LeBron and Mike in there, y'all.
I can't read the comments. Motherfuckers so illiterate I can't read the comments.
Yeah, you never lied.
Fuck.
I think Beat don't get the credit he deserves.
Yeah. I give you
Beat
that.
definitely don't get the credit he deserves. Beat Street, Haywood Edie.
Hey, okay.
Oh, true. Shout out to Haywood. He one of the number one commenters in the group too. He always putting up.
Beat
Putting
was
up
a
that.
bad motherfucker, man. He averaged 18 at Marymount. I tell you, you're a bad motherfucker.
Oh, Shamar said what it do, Steve.
Shamar, what is it?
Shamar Davis.
That's my guy. I know what it is.
All right,
Shamar.
Come see me. Come see me, nephew. You know where I'm at.
Who's Shamar?
Because you ain't gonna be able to add him. Because
You definitely can't add that.
He can find me. He definitely can find
Well,
me.
Shamar got like 5 kids now, right? 5 kids, 3 girls. No.
Get you being a sucker. See? That's bullshit.
just go put you on display every time. You feel me?
He handle it. They know. Yeah. They ain't going nowhere. No, I'm just fucking around.
Yo, but that's one thing, and it's funny because we talked about that too. That's one thing about our generation that differs from these young cats. Yo, we got thick skin. Yo, like you can pretty much say anything to us, and you know we'll just come back at you.
That's
You
the way
feel me?
we was raised, though. We was
These
raised
little kids,
by
you
men.
can't say the slightest shit to them. They is going, yo, they are shoot
That's
trash.
because we was raised by men and they being raised by women for the most part.
Or
So
or
they-
nobody or the
nobody.
block. You
So
feel
they
me?
just- so they just sensitive.
These kids never even been in a fight. Ever.
Right, a true fist fight.
Yeah, never been punched in the face.
I just seen a video the other day. This dude was squaring up with a nigga. He said that shit hurts.
Especially when it's cold.
Yeah, right. No bullshit though. Damn, a punch hurt when it's cold. Yo, I seen these two niggas squaring up. Right, it was on World Star. Nigga, the one dude was a gang member. The other nigga, I don't know. He didn't identify himself, right? But the other dude, right, stole the nigga that said he was a gang member, right? Nigga took that punch, was like, went straight in the dip, like fuck it. Now nigga freeze. I'm like, yo, you don't get no point. You just lost all your points.
All of them.
You would have got more points for taking the punch and just try to scrap it out than nigga. Yo, he had a. Yo, where are they getting these guns from, yo? This nigga pulled out a fucking. It shit looked like a 9, but the shit, the clip was this long, and this shit had the beam on. Yo, this shit looked like some shit on Call of Duty, yo.
Okay, extendo.
Where the fuck you get that? And he pulled. Yo, you just walking around with that shit?
Yeah, just walking around.
In a fist fight though, like
With
fuck
skinny,
it,
with the skinny jeans on.
skinny jeans, like. Yo, I was like, yo.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
Hold on, what BD just say? BD said,
Just emotional.
BD said Troy Parker was a whole problem. He came down White Lock League with a pair of jeans and some butters and got 60 and broke the rim.
Damn.
Damn.
Jeans and butter.
And broke the rim.
Troy Parker was man. Listen,
Jeans and butters. Damn.
Parker father was that man.
Oh, I know Beatty. I just realized who that
Beatty,
was. I'm
what
all
you
fucked up right here.
Yo. The atmosphere that I used to love previous to Brunson, yo, I used to love Cloverdale games, yo. That shit used to
What
be.
was the other
How
way
long
to
ago was
stick
that?
when we grew up?
Oh,
They
man,
changed the
no,
court.
no.
Oh, when they was up on the hill. When everybody used to be up on the hill looking.
That's when it was. They was the BBA. That's when it was thick.
What got happened to get Cloverdale jumping in? Because they had the little,
seen
shootout last
Melo
night.
had the plans to put a dome over it. I don't know what happened with that. That was years ago. I don't know what happened.
Do you think that would matter? You think guys will still? Because I don't understand why guys don't want to play that. Like, all right, I get it. You don't want to play outside.
Man, nobody.
Whatever,
So you got to look. Nobody wants to play outside at the end of in Baltimore. So when you just once you eliminate that,
like that court been on video games. Like,
I know, but
Facts,
like
though.
world renowned.
No,
I
courts.
bought the game just because it was on there.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
saying, but once you get that and that factor in now, that's where we at. We gotta get a gym. We don't have a coolers with we got a little arena we can use. So we gotta.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
because that's what Goodman going through. That's
I
what
wouldn't
Miles
want to
going
play
through down
outside.
DC.
Free. I
needs
wouldn't
a
want to
gym
play
too.
outside.
He about
That
to
shit
take because he
make
saying
my knees
nobody
hurt just
want to
thinking
play
about it.
outside. He said none of them guys want to play outside no
But he
more.
has political folk. He gonna find a spot to play.
Yeah, he'll get a gym.
Up here, it's just.
But and they got gyms because they got little small
Yeah,
colleges
nah.
like they do the
His
high school
thing is-
championship at GW. So it's not a big arena. It's
Right.
like I think it probably hold maybe 4,000, 5,000.
But what's the
That's big enough,
NCAA
though.
Rule? The NCAA just came out with a rule.
Sean did tell me they
I
changed.
want to
the rules.
say something for prospective prospects can't play at a Division I school. I may be mistaken, but it's something along those lines. It's definitely something along those lines.
Yeah, but they got that, and they got the fucking the girls
the Kenner?
no, not the Canada shit, the girls WNBA gym.
Oh, go.
Yeah,
Oh, the
they got,
Go-Go.
and they got go-go.
Yeah, the go-go
Yeah.
gym. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
But
got
you know
options.
what? Brandon is a basketball guy. He a dweeb, the mayor. He definitely a dweeb,
And
but he
I-
a basketball guy.
I've
Yeah.
been
Does
telling
anybody
Sean.
talk to him?
I've been telling
I
Sean.
like the man though.
I'm
Pull your
like, yo,
mask up, shorty.
Let's
Shit
get
famous, ain't
Yeah.
That shit famous
Real
as a
quick.
motherfucker.
let's get in touch with Brandon because he could get you a gym. Like he
Quickly.
Yo, that's
Quickly.
not bad. That's not a bad idea.
That's a great idea.
like I've
Is
been.
Sean on? Was Sean asleep?
He might
No,
be.
he ain't. I
He ain't on it. He ain't-
Say something if you
Cause
want.
he would,
Sean
no, he
Brunson.
would. All this Brunson
Can't you
talking we
call
doing,
him?
he'd have been said something.
Can't you send it to him and tell him get on here?
Man, I could call him on here right now. You want me to
do
call
that.
him?
Yeah, get him on
me
here.
Sean up.
Man, that's how y'all feel? Y'all just gonna disturb the man. It is 10:30.
Man, look,
It's this
he's
Sunday. He
it's
just
10:50.
finished in the Brunson.
It's
This
10:50.
yeah. I'm about to say he skipped the summer. Ain't
Facts.
he skipped the summer.
Facts.
Gotta
You
get
know what the
that.
hell with Brunson? I'm over it.
He's-
Y'all can make it the hard over
Baltimore
height
need
league.
Brunson.
Nah, man, I need Brunson. I missed the whole. I
You
missed
can make
2
it the- why
summers.
You can't make it the hard over height league.
I missed
Yeah.
2 summers. 443.
Nah, just fucking
I'm about to say we can, but no, I wouldn't.
I forgot we on the mic.
Right? Oh yeah, he's about to put my man Dennis out there and all that. But I meant to say it over to you.
He act like he is
That might get him that Luca
like
call.
he G14 classified. Can't give him his number. Fuck it. You ain't gotta answer the phone.
I was about to
Just
say.
because somebody got my number don't mean I gotta answer the
Yeah,
phone.
I think it should be a Brunson kids, a Brunson girls. I mean, he got the city by the balls.
Why?
We had it. I don't know if he still do.
Why you think he had the city by the balls?
He did.
He
I'm
had
saying, but
the,
why?
How many dudes asked you who's Brunson? Who league is that? Who's this?
That don't mean he had the city by the balls. They just crazy.
Dudes that don't even know nothing about basketball, just outside dudes.
So what I'm gonna ask y'all to do, right, is just go ahead and put your headphones on, because when we call them, that's how y'all gonna hear him.
Headphones.
Yeah. You get your DJ Hero on. Come on, you got a baldy. It shouldn't affect you.
It don't affect me.
Yeah. You ain't got the ocean up here like me, man.
Hey.
Young Billy Ocean over
Hey
here.
man, I'm gonna tell you about the bald head. There's something in the water that.
Look, hey, I said I got one light side, right? My barber know where it's at. I ain't gonna tell y'all, but once the other side get light, I'm going to the baldy. All right, he said it.
yeah,
Man,
one,
what the
Bam took a year too long. He had potholes in his lawn for a long time.
I don't believe
Sunroof was open like
No,
a
I don't
bitch.
believe that shit.
Oh yeah, the Tory Lanez.
Man,
Hell
don't believe
yeah.
that. Don't
Yo,
believe that
niggas
shit.
said Tory Lanez hair look like when you pull the Reese's off and the chocolate gets stuck on the paper.
Damn.
lanes look crazy.
Yeah, out there shooting a jumper with that
So what
shit.
about KD and LeBron?
They said that's what he had.
They need that treatment too. They need to get a
They
treatment.
said you can't have everything, bro. Like, damn, nigga, you got every tool on the court, nigga. You can't have a hairline too. The fuck? That's
Yeah,
like world domination.
LeBron definitely needed. He should have. He damn near a decade too late. He should have
Yo,
been
you
cut that.
stupid.
Oh shit, we dialing that.
Say less. Told you best engineer in the world, man. Get him right on the line since we talk. You know what I mean?
I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah, he probably screening like, whose number is this?
If I was Sean, I wouldn't even answer.
What the fuck Scrap want?
Sean gonna send you straight to voicemail. He can hit the button. He probably
Messing
sleep
the
though,
show
man.
up, Sean.
He probably sleep, man.
Sean, if you sleep at
The
10:54,
Google subscriber you have called is not available.
He don't even got
Please leave a message after the
you wanna
tone.
leave it? Yo, please drag on his answer machine.
Hey,
Hey, Sean, yo, we trying to reach you, man. We live on air, man. Talking about the Brunson boy. Come on, answer the phone. I know you probably screening and shit, yo. Come on,
hit him on IG.
coming through. I could do that too.
He might be asleep.
Yeah, I think he sleep, man. He strike me as I'm a sleep guy.
Oh, that's
He got a new job.
what he be doing.
Congrats.
He got a new job. He might be asleep. But yeah, I talked to him like 2 weeks ago, so he know
What the hell you doing?
he know he gotta get to working, but he still trying to wait and see what COVID doing. That's his whole thing.
What they got to do with you? You got a plan like so. Like for my job, they making us take the. So many people gonna get vaccinated. Not saying that the vaccine works or don't work, but so many people that they making you get vaccinated.
Right.
So that's shit gonna come back to normal some kind of way. Shit's coming back.
That's kind of like why I said UA house too, because I'm like you're not gonna be able to have a lot of people in there. That's the small gym, and you ain't got to deal with the bull that you
I'm gonna
went
keep my
through.
shit hooked up just in case he call back and shit.
Man, fuck that Under Armour shit. That shit, you keep saying UA house. That's why ain't nobody coming. That shit is the
Man,
Mellow
Mellow-
Center.
Mellow
or the fucking
Center,
Boys
you-
and Girls Club.
You
Keep it a
know
buck.
why I say UA house? Because we
Why?
trying to get them the sponsors. Like we need that sponsor.
Well, when they put that bread out there, then you
yeah,
can
that's
call
what
it the
well,
UA house.
You know, we
'Cause
gotta
right
give
now,
respect for right now.
right now, they ain't putting no bread up there because ain't
But
nobody
really,
talk.
it
Ain't
ain't-
nobody talk to him. Probably somebody got to talk to him.
No,
and say we need some bread.
they've been to the games a few times, and they
Okay, after they've been to the games,
scared
now
to pull the trigger.
So you
Oh, they said, yo, you know, Trojans come through with the facts. I didn't mean to cut y'all off, but he said high school kids can't play at a D1 or D2 school for AAU.
I know what I'm talking about.
okay. I'm talking about for Brunson, but go ahead.
But you still got
I
perspective.
know. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, that's another trick to keep them down.
Ain't no other gyms to go to.
Man, have Rudy add an extension on the Pickup USA and shit. There you go.
You gotta do. It's got to be a high school.
Ah, yeah, that is in Towson. Shit.
That's why Cabot Hub won't work. That's why I don't think Cabot Hub will work.
Definitely would.
It's got to be a high school gym.
Lake, I'm telling you, Lake or Northwestern.
Ain't no more Northwestern.
Still got the gym. Still have the gym.
All them G folk own that shit. That shit's
All
big.
right, then guess what? Jews, you pay them the right price, they give you what you want.
Okay, you might be right. They business people. You right, because people sure be having parties at the little synagogue, the shit up the street.
They've been as people.
Facts.
Hey, they
Facts,
business
though.
folk. They bought that bread. How much? We gonna figure it out. They gonna be standing there with their little Jimmy Mac and shit, chilling.
Man, one of these pro guys just come back and build a gym.
For what?
The Brunson. That's why, yo, Sean, you gotta reach out.
So you want the pros. So I'm gonna keep it real.
That'll be the
So you
sponsorship
want
right
the
there.
pros. You want a pro to build a gym, and you can't even get the other pros to come back and play. They can't. They won't even fucking play. How about we get 50? How about we get 50?
Come back and play. They won't even come.
How about we get 50? How about we get 50% participation for them first?
Oh, here we go. We about to hear from the man now. BD, yo, shout out to BD, man. BD said he just hit Sean and yo was like, yo, answer your phone.
Why you gonna listen to BD?
Damn, BD got ooh.
What you call it?
Niggas really be screening. Niggas really be screening calls. Only time you do that when you ride your girl. You don't say that when you watch him. Like,
I should have called.
Right. I ain't gonna say whether I have or have not done that,
He
but
ain't answering the phone. He ain't answering no phone.
The Google subscriber you have called is
No,
not
he gave you the Google. That's the Google voice.
Oh
That ain't
my
the real
God.
fucking number. No, nigga gave you the Google number. He didn't give you the real
Right.
number.
hit a number to my computer and shit. Though we calling this nigga laptop and shit.
Oh, damn.
Come on, Sean.
Tell BD call the wrong real number then.
Right.
Yeah, tell BD, tell him call you.
Yeah, because we trying to hear the words from the man himself, yo. We trying to get this shit popping, yo, because, you know, at the end of the day, we one of the voices of the community or the community. So, you know what I mean? That's what a lot of people want. Like, yo, we want this Brunson League to be popping because what I'm gonna say is, yo, just the ambiance and how it feels when you walk into a Brunson League game, just, yo, it's unmatchable, yo.
What you want to say? You want to see them little girls with the no drawers on in the front row. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I mean,
No comment.
hey, at one point in time, lingerie was meant for the bedroom, but now they come to the Brunson League with some pair of Air Max on and fucking leotard.
They hoping to get on, ain't they, man? They hoping to get on, boy. They be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I heard
they
this
get on.
pros down. That motherfucker, they showing up.
Yeah, they.
I can't say it across the thing, BD, but yeah, it's a 7-8 is in the beginning. I can't give you no more. You know, the motherfuckers are smart in 2021. So they be hitting this line. Damn, yo, I would love to close this out with, you know what I mean, hearing from Sean himself, and then we can, you know, present our ideas to him. Because yo, this is major, yo.
Too. I guess I got a Google number for him.
That's number.
Look, everybody comparing numbers for Sean and shit.
Okay, what's up? Google
My
number.
mama calling me. She telling me my dinner ready.
Something like that.
She calling me.
Nah, he.
I told her I had to make. I ain't know it was gonna be this long. I was like, yeah, we'll come past.
Come on, Sean. Yo, you fucking the show up, bro. I'm gonna call him one more time. Yo, I don't even triple tap niggas, yo. Pause. But
Triple tap.
damn.
Yo, hold up. Fuck that. You don't have to say pause, man. That shit is annoying, man. The fuck?
I was about to pause you when you said I love the balls, nigga.
Fuck that shit. I'm motherfucking 50. I ain't talking about nothing today.
See, but yo, I'm still transitioning, yo. These little kids be killing my ass over that. Like, dang, I can't eat a hot dog around little niggas.
They will glizzy you to death.
Oh, you got that glizzy big fella? Like, yo, god
The subscriber you
damn.
have called is not available. Please leave a message at
Sean, what's up? Ain't too much. What I gotta do?
Yo, answer the phone when scrap call.
Yeah, I'm about to call you, Sean, from my 355 number.
We live on the we live right now. Scrap
All right.
just called you.
All right, show me the number. All right, bet. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna dial this number in that Steve got. I bet. Oh, you gotta open it up. It's the same number?
Same number.
Yeah, you wildin'.
Way too much.
Boy, you playing hard.
443-787-6619.
No, 79. I got 79.
787-661.
Google, they got the Google number.
Oh,
card.
no, I might be a
Card,
little
they got
bit.
the Google number.
Shit, I ain't supposed to do that.
He put
Get that out.
yeah, you did say no. You put the wrong number in.
I did.
Yes.
Ty, Baltimore Trojan said he could help him get the girls and the young kids for the Brunson. Just text me that.
Y'all putting the pressure on my man.
Yeah,
got
that's
you.
what we do, man. Voice of the streets.
Yo,
Yo, Sean Brunson uses live on HOH TV right now. Yeah, we got Steve Carter and Bam in here, man. We talking about the Brunson real heavy in here. So, yo, we got questions for you, bro.
All right, you talking about the Bronson in there, so I hear Steve, I hear Bam, so I know for a fact Kendall in there somewhere too.
But you know, Kendall is the host of the show, so you know he was in here.
I might know he's the host now.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
big
man,
things popping.
I'm here, yo.
So what you in there talking about Luka? Huh? What you talking about this time?
We already talked about Luka. No, we was just talking about the Brunson.
No, I'm talking about how you get Luka to the Bronson.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, we that's the campaign I'm
That's
running
definitely
right
the
now.
campaign.
That's the
I'm about to make shirts for that shit.
That's the campaign.
What's up though?
Man, what we doing this what do you need? Say it on the air right now for the city. Like, what do you need to elevate the Brunson to that next level? That we always, me and you, and we always talk about what you need from the city for those to hear.
A fucking gym?
Yo, damn, we was saying that shit too. We was trying to figure it out for you for real. Like, yo, that shit tougher than it sound.
So me and you talked about the gym situation. So what's ideal and what's the biggest hurdle right now when it comes to the gym?
And the hurdle was just being in the city and how much people want to try to charge, not realizing that what we're doing is for the community. It's not a profit thing. I'm not charging people to come in to watch these pros play. It's all free. It's for the love. It's for the city. It's what it's supposed to be for. But of course, people see the name, they see who's coming through, and they see dollar signs. So they want to charge $15,000 for a gym. Like, I'm not doing that.
Man, sometimes the process just the process, man. Sometimes it's just the process. That's or as we were saying, how about y'all talk to the good young Afro Puff Mayor and see what he can do, because he can circumvent some systems. He can circumvent some processes. You know what I'm saying?
That's already a part of my process to try to get on his line and figure out what's going on, if he actually cares as much as he says he does.
All right, we'll put him
Because I
to the
heard
test.
multiple people say he's involved in the basketball community heavy as well. He loves it, so you can find that out.
Put him to the test.
Yeah.
I will say this though. He
You say something about UA House, I'm hanging up.
no,
I'm with you with that. Too.
I'm talking.
Low ass.
I'm talking about the mayor. He has caused a little, I ain't gonna say conflict, but he threw some hurdles in with the free smoke. So I will say that, because he real big on that COVID. So if it
All right, what we talking about?
that's
we
just
saying
from what I
under
know.
the assumption that enough people vaccinated and we go back to some normalities. Everybody ain't walking around like they in China.
Because you would have to have a plan for how you're gonna address that with him. I feel like
we gonna tell him the same way everybody else say. We gonna social distance. We gonna shoot the motherfucker.
he ain't trying to hear
We
that.
gonna shoot a nigga in the head with the gauge before he come in.
With the scanner?
Yeah, he wasn't trying to hear that, because when we was gonna have a free smoke tour in the gym, when we first was gonna do it in the city, he was like, nah, and we was like, nah, man, we not having full capacity. Everybody getting tested. Everybody gotta have a mask on. He was like, nah.
All right. I mean, he ain't saying nothing wrong.
But I know, I'm just saying, you gotta have just make sure a plan is there.
That's okay. Sean is a businessman.
That's coming. I know how to do that, bro.
Sean is a businessman. we not worried. That part is we gonna take care of the business, and we gonna take care of. But what I'm saying is, he is the person that can circumvent the gym, which is the master hurdle here.
That's why I want to talk to him.
That's the master hurdle. Because the first thing they're gonna hit you with, if you're using the gym, you gotta use the police. That's the first thing they're gonna hit you with. So that's your biggest bill.
Biggest bill is right.
I know a thing or two about a thing or two, but okay.
I still say UA House though.
All right, I'm going.
Man, cut his mic off.
He really gone though, yo. He really gone.
He hung up.
You heard the boo.
Because they don't like when I do that. Nah, I just say UA House, yo.
Yo, he got right out of there though, yo. I'm dead, yo.
He hung up.
Yo, I'm calling him back now.
Man, you ain't had to hang up, yo, for real.
God, he banged on us with two hands though.
I'm in my feelings about the hang up. I don't like that shit.
He tired of me talking about the UA House.
Okay, I don't like being hung up on though. I ain't had nothing to do with that. He could have told him mute your shit.
He definitely hung up on all four
He
of us.
could have been like, yo, mute Kendall shit.
Right.
Yo, can you hit the mute button over there?
Nah,
I can though.
That's my guy though, man.
Yeah,
know.
Sean
I just
Butler.
want to help him, man. I just want to make sure, like, cause what he built and what he designed is
And my
crazy.
man calling back. You
Yo, why you hang up, yo?
hold on. I gotta put you back on the joint. There you go.
Why you hang up?
You know why?
That was
Come on, yo, you ain't gotta hang up though, yo. We just talking.
You know I'm messing with you.
Like no, no, but that's basically like, you know, we had Steve and Bam on here. You know, we was talking about, you know, what need to happen with the Brunson to really get it to the next level. And you know, like I said, man, you talked about that. I just want you to get your spiel on so we can have a good summer this year.
I think
I'm listening. I'm a fan for this one. Man, what's Steve say? How about that?
we gonna
That's
have,
what I need to hear from the God himself.
we gonna have a good summer, man. Cause like I say, the COVID numbers going down, man, and people getting vaccinated. So that's gonna take care of itself. We gotta handle what's gonna be, you know, we gotta handle our end. And like I
Behind the scenes.
yeah, that's gonna take care of itself. You ain't even gonna have to beg nobody to come outside.
You ain't got to beg nobody to come outside now.
So,
I
Sean,
just-
do you
yo,
have
I
any
just-
leads on gyms as of now?
Say it again.
Do you have any leads on gyms as of right now?
I got 5 of them, but I'm not a fan of 4 of them because they're in the county.
Damn.
Calvin Hall won, right?
You know it. I'll say that one.
I don't like it.
That ain't gonna work.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
And why you think it's not going to work, in your opinion?
They gonna leave blood guns and Hennessy bottles and stuff in that parking lot. That second week it won't be one.
The community not ready for that. I'll say
I was
that.
going to say it.
Yeah, the community is not ready for.
He just wanted to hear you say that shit.
Yeah. I feel like anywhere in the county gonna be like leadership. That day we was at leadership. They're gonna call the fire department, and it's gonna be more of a hassle than anything.
Yeah, because them houses across the street from leadership, all they be looking out the window, and
Yeah.
them calls is coming back to back to back. Next thing you know, you got the whole squad out there.
Y'all think digital wasn't a hassle for me?
Oh, of course it was.
I just ain't like.
Yeah, we
how
talked about that. We ain't like the parking.
I ain't like how digital looked on camera.
I ain't like the park. I think the parking was just the obstacle for digital. But other than that,
I ain't really worried about the parking because just like we was at BCCC and they took parking away, niggas was talking to Madonna walking down.
They
That don't matter.
parking. They just told people to park in our parking lot, which was still a fucking
Exactly.
ginormous parking lot.
Right.
And they was still, it don't matter where they had to park, it was jam-packed for games. They would take that walk if they had to.
Very true.
Mm.
Digital was fine with me. I thought we had a better quality of fame simply because it wasn't on the bus line.
I ain't think about that.
And I would agree with that.
I ain't think about that.
I'm with you as well, though, Kendall. Like the
I was because I
aesthetics,
missed it.
I'm not a fan of
Yeah,
that.
I missed it. I didn't really get to see much of it. So you know, people.
right, on camera.
Yeah, people really wasn't putting much out for me to really get the feel of what the Brunson was at digital. So all I got to see was like the little clips here and there, and I'm just looking like, it don't look, it don't fit. Like it just didn't fit with me.
No, the vibe,
The
but
history
vibe in
of
person was all right.
what it looked like, it didn't fit.
Vibe was there.
No, niggas was getting put in that rim at digital. Like, the vibe was nice.
Right, but what Kendall's saying, though, with him not being there, you know how Kendall captured
No, it's not-
everybody.
it's-
He ain't worried about 2 players, 3 players. Kendall captured everybody.
Right.
You ain't see that last, well,
Oh, true.
2019.
Yeah, I will agree with that definitely.
Yeah, I saw 3 people all summer. That whole summer.
That's
I
why
saw-
you ain't feel it. So we needed you in digital. Maybe digital works with you there.
I mean, you know, I wasn't here.
So is digital an option?
Like I said, man, you got one of the cameramen played at digital with Davon, is at his gym, and he not on none of the footage.
Yeah, that is crazy. I was about to say that I didn't see no footage of Al or Davon.
Who's Davon? I
Heads.
told y'all about that shit, man. That's heads.
I ain't see, and
Call
that was
the
that,
motherfucker
I thought that
Davon.
was crazy too. I didn't see no footage of his and Al and them, and I'm like, this is their gym. Like, and you,
I had footage of them, by the way.
like you didn't really see none of it.
That you right, yo. Damn, you right.
Like that was my thing with digital. It was like it just didn't look great.
Facts. My man Al said HOH make a lot of shit happen behind the scenes. That's for you, Bam.
What about Lake? Steve been in here saying like Lake.
It's ideal. Just the setup of it is ideal.
It's a new gym.
Parking is off the beaten track.
It's over east though.
No, I don't know the accessibility of it. But
What, parking off the beach?
Well-
The lake? All that parking they got?
that's what I say.
Oh,
I ain't been up late in a minute. They got a bunch of parking.
yeah. hell
Man, you
yeah.
got the front parking lot and the back parking lot.
Remember when I came home? We was up there. We was talking about lake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lake is cool. It's just that's the whole city police thing again. It don't matter what it's going to be. If it's in the city and it's a high school, that's when they control it fully, and I got to pay that price, and that is going to drive me insane.
Understood. What
So
about
what if you got some-
Northwestern?
what if you got some-
Northwestern's?
I don't think that's over by the city no more.
It's an elementary school.
What, Northwestern?
The building, that old building, the one on Park Heights, is an elementary school now.
I thought the Jews owned that joint there.
It's an elementary school.
I know they was trying to put some apartments in it, but
So
the
what
gym's
if-
still there.
So what if you do a privately owned gym, like outside of the?
Okay, that's
No, I'm just-
ideal, but where?
I'm just saying, like, if you did do that, would you still have to pay the same prices for the, for the police?
No, because I would have my own.
Well, you know what we were saying today earlier? What if somebody bought hoops and redid that shit?
Somebody
That's
need
a big
to.
ass building.
Agreed, but it's no parking.
Yep, you're right. Cause I live in the townhouses behind hoops, and my shit got towed from away. And I was picking my son up from he practicing hoops. I had my car parked over there. These niggas towed my shit, yo. I'm like, nigga, I live around this bitch. Y'all took my shit. $250 to get that shit out.
Should have made the little nigga walk home. You'd have been
Nah, but you know my we co-parenting, so he live in the village too. So I had to take him home. So yeah, yo, that shit was just. Damn, that shit was goofy as fuck. I was mad as shit. I don't never park over there no more.
Do you think you could get guys to play outside this year?
Dude, I think I can't force somebody to play outside.
I know you can't force
You know
them. Can you convince them? Is that's a better?
Nope.
Nope. They grown ass men that don't want to play outside. You know that.
Shit,
I
they
know.
barely want to play. You talking about play outside? Nigga, you asking for a minor miracle.
Right? Yeah, let's get him to play first.
Like I said, if we can get 50% participation from just the pros.
But I ain't even talking about the pros though. I'm just talking about the regulars.
Well, I mean, okay.
Because we don't have no.
Okay,
We don't really
wait,
have that many
hold on,
pros.
what I'm
that
gonna
Do
come.
you have a lot
hard.
of pros?
We don't. I'm
Guys
saying like
play
NBA
all the time.
guys.
The competition is stacked every
saying
year.
like
So who's
NBA.
saying they're not playing? I never heard that one.
I'm saying the NBA guys. They not coming. It's not like they
Oh,
coming.
we said that the NBA, yeah, it's cool if they're there. For me, I don't care. You know that.
Yeah, like they not there. People here mainly want to see it just because it's the brunch. It's more of a vibe than anything for people at this point. So they gonna come watch. As long as it's good bump, they gonna come watch.
And I think really in here, like niggas want to see an NBA nigga get cooked in there.
Yeah,
that's what they want to see. That's what they want to see.
Honestly, I think that's why a lot of NBA guys don't come. Like,
Why?
Because I feel
Ain't
like
nothing to think about.
I think they don't want to get.
No, because they know Baltimore gonna go at you. Like
That's
Baltimore,
the thing. That's a known fact.
don't
They
care.
don't
Like
wanna- they
yo,
don't
yeah,
wanna
we
be
gonna
put
go
on
at
that
your ass.
footage.
Especially if you got a name,
Don't
we really
matter.
going at you.
You talking about NBA guys or anybody with a name? I think last time you was home, Kendall, that was 2018. That's when I ain't gonna say his name, but you know who it is.
We name dropping on this one.
Nah,
bro.
you got a name drop.
Yeah, we definitely been named.
Come on, yeah.
Oh, God, you know what? Because I will never do it. So for this one time, I do it for y'all.
Let's go,
when
Shorty.
Filet was saying every week keep pulling up,
Oh my God.
and he saw footage.
Filet.
He saw footage.
Yeah, he
And
definitely
was like, "Oh nah, yo, I gotta
You
do
don't-
stuff in Jersey,
You're not
yo."
talking to him. He don't have social media. You're not talking to this guy.
I call him an Instagram hooper, and he got mad at me for that because he wouldn't come. He wouldn't come to play. We tried to get. I talked to him, told like, "Yo, come down to the brunch." He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull up." I was like, "All right, we're gonna have you play against. Have him play against Kill."
Yeah.
All right.
And
I saw the conversation.
he didn't want to play. He like, "No, I want to play with Kill. That's my man." So I'm like,
You ain't with that smoke.
"All right, whatever." So I talked to Terry. I'm like, "Terry, do you cool if he played with Kill?" Terry like, "Yeah, I for him."
Terry
Bet.
ain't care
He didn't show up.
because remember he had footage of Terry on his reels as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I don't want to play him
He
either.
didn't show up for like 3 weeks. He was like, "Yo, I'm coming this week. I'm coming." He never showed up. Never showed up. And then one day I called him. I was like, "You an Instagram hooper? Like that's all you are." He got like hot. Like yo was mad at me.
You know
what?
why he got hot? Because that
You
shit
might
had
be a
mad
reason a
truth
lot
in
of
it.
people don't want to play.
I might be. I
Man, I love the honesty. That's so Baltimore. You the honesty. Instagram hooping ass out of here. We don't want this smoke for real.
Like I might be. I ain't gonna front.
Tween cross. Ain't nobody over there. You want to bring that shit to Baltimore?
Yeah, I'll be tripping off his shit.
Show me his shit. Let me see.
I don't got this guy got.
He from
Instagram.
Jersey.
He do
though.
voiceovers on
Yeah.
highlights and shit. Oh, he did hella voiceovers for Kill shit. So I can see why he don't.
No,
want
he killed Matt. Like
he love Kill. Like
he like him and Kill genuinely are cool. But you know, I'm like, but that's cool and all.
you know, Kill gonna stir fry that ass up too.
like play it. We need you. To play
At the end of the day, yo, Kill shit is all of how like yo in the middle of the game he gonna do that shit to you. Like the first thing I told my son when we played against the Kill in that league, I was like, yo, don't get embarrassed out here, yo. Keep your head on swivel, yo, because that nigga will get doing shit to you, yo. And then I think Filet knows that too, because nigga Kill then took the New York treatment and shredded that shit every time he went up there.
Every time he hit a Dykeman.
Oh no,
Jesus
he
Christ,
love
yo.
him up Dykeman.
But
Yeah.
guess what? You don't see him messing with the refs or messing no games up and nothing up there either.
Nah, he don't.
Think about it.
Right, facts.
And that's just on the big show. Everybody in town here. Cut that shit out, Kill. Nobody want to ref you. I'm being honest.
I relate a
I
message,
love him to
Steve.
death.
I relate that message.
I can't ref you by myself. Nobody else want to ref you, baby.
This is page right. That's basically what he do. He just he put some highlights up and put some
Voiceovers on.
on.
But the voiceovers be legit. Like
Yeah, they
when a
be funny.
nigga do that finger roll, he be like Filet, yeah. That's what started the shit out.
And he can hoop. He can hoop. I ain't gonna say he can't.
I ain't no bum.
He ain't a bum.
He don't want that to kill smoke.
But he
You know what I mean,
Instagram
he ain't no
hooper.
bum. No. Man, it's not many guards that want that to kill smoke.
Agreed.
There you go.
Man, I seen a Kill lay a 7 foot up like that shit wasn't shit.
I see the kid
Contact,
try to dunk
everything.
on Boogie Cousins, the lockout chair, 2010. He went in Boogie Cousins' chest, and Boogie Cousins' job caught him by the legs and started laughing at his little ass.
He tried to dunk on Skull that year down UA house, by the way.
Oh,
Stop
Lord.
you get us banged on again. Yo, we keep getting hit by your friendly fire, yo.
Yo, we was talking about Kill dunking. That was a moment.
Yeah, true. For the nostalgia, you feel me? But nah, yeah, that's one. He one tough cookie, man. That boy don't play no games, yo. But yeah, man, no, that's what we wanted to hit you, Sean, because yo, the summer is coming and it's coming faster than we think it is. But yeah, yo, the Brunson League, yo, this could be the best one ever, yo. And that's what we want to see.
Why? Why you think this could be the best?
Because we had a break. Anything coming out of a break has high expectations, right?
We need it.
Okay.
Yeah, and we need it. Yo, this town needs that shit,
Brunson
yo.
Kids, Sean. I'm going to tell you that for 5 years. Brunson Kids, baby.
Yeah. I be stressing up,
Sean
though.
said, yeah.
Damn, that shit sound like a spin like a mother. Yeah.
Yeah. I got time, Sean. I'll help you. I have nothing but time right now.
I don't have time.
I wish I had. So,
Okay, you don't have any. Well, delegate.
Yeah, see, now is the time when you really gonna have to start
That's how America was built on delegation.
Absolutely.
them duties.
Absolutely.
You can't be
you call
sitting.
delegation?
You can't be sitting at the scores table no more, yo. You can't be doing the stats no more, yo. We need you talking to the people that you need to be talking to. Gotta get some sponsors
You
in
can use the
there.
kids to do the score. They can do that
You
for.
can talk to them people
you
6
can get
days a week.
English learning.
Yeah,
You can get any academic scholar out of Poly to do the stats, yo. All them niggas math
We don't
wizards,
need
yo.
you doing the stats. No stats this shit. That's another campaign I'm running. Sean, no more stats this shit. You are off the stat book.
All right, what a fan I leave coming there. You tell me what to do.
I ain't doing no fan out league. I'm doing my part.
Look, we really trying to put you in the boss's chair. Boss don't do
yo.
stats,
You
yo.
don't do stats, yo.
The boss do whatever he chooses to do, and I choose to do stats. I can talk to every people that I need to for the other 6 days a week.
You like that shit so you can talk shit to niggas. Like, man, you complaining, nigga, you only average motherfucking 3.7
Funny
points.
thing is, though, niggas be mad at him. Niggas sweating now. He be messing the stats up.
Oh, niggas gonna do that anyway.
Like,
Sean, what's the stats of Bam's fucked up calls?
Jesus. I can't track though.
Damn.
Shit, man.
Damn.
why we
Oh, that's
got
why they call you Bam, huh?
Why we
You
got
bamming
you on-
niggas on the calls?
why we got you on real quick, Sean? What's your favorite moment from Steve and Bam and the Brunson?
Stevens every week cutting the players out. That plain that simple. Like he don't take shit from nobody, and they know it, which is why he's the top dog.
Mm. Now,
Bam,
that's
apologizing every week. I missed it. I admit it. I was over here joking with my man. My bad.
How it go, Sean?
like, man up, you'll get it back.
Right.
That's funny.
Yo, y'all niggas is crazy.
That was
yo.
funny. That was the funniest shit of the show. I said, oh, my bad. I missed it.
But nah, bro, what I want to say though, Sean, yo, is we definitely want to thank you for coming on. And you know what I mean? I was about to drag you, but I realized I was calling the wrong number. So my apologies. I'm going to go ahead and play the role of Bam, and I'm going to apologize. I fucked that call up. I fucked that call up literally. You feel me? But you know what I mean? We appreciate you for coming on, and we definitely look for big things coming from the Brunson League coming this summer. You know what I mean? To a gym near you. You know what I mean? But let's get it, man. We appreciate you for coming on. We about to go to wrap up the show. But I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect, bro. Thank you, yo. Be safe, boy.
Peace, Sean.
Appreciate you having me. And of course, I'll pull up one of these days as well.
Definitely.
UA house.
And look, we gonna hang up on you this time. Boop. But nah, yo, like I said, man, like, and I just want to piggyback off of that and just say, yo, we appreciate y'all for coming through, man, because yo, this is definitely the show everybody wanted to see. Let me look in the camera again, Troy. You still ducking this smoke because you knew you was gonna come in here and I was gonna get on my shit.
Sure.
It's cool.
Go.
Yo, but no, it's all good, man. You know, I love all y'all guys, man, because you know y'all keep it real, and yo, everybody except for the bald head slick, yo. I can fuck with all y'all except for bald head slick, yo.
Smooth.
And they coming in them faded light black hammer pants on and
Baltimore,
Hurricane shoes,
listen, let me
yo.
look in the camera. Y'all don't know more about the rules than us. It ain't close.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's Steve's final thought. Bam, you want to leave anybody with something? Your final thought?
See y'all at the Brunson.
I like that. Yo, what you want to say? What you want to say, Fan Eye?
Appreciate y'all, man, for real, man, because y'all make the footage great too. Y'all let me capture y'all moments.
Remember your first year? I was like, who this skinny
Motherfucker in the way. That's what I said. I was like, yo, just in the fucking way every time I go to move.
That's something. This is the last question. This is what I want to ask y'all. Do I be in y'all way?
Now no more.
Now you know what to sit on. Now you know how to move.
But in the
man.
beginning,
Yeah,
he was so cool.
I was like, this motherfucker in the way.
He couldn't say nothing to the nigga.
He was already Hollywood.
Nah, cause I be on that court, man.
Yeah, nah, and yo, but once y'all start seeing the videos, y'all understood, right?
He the best.
Yeah.
He's me in photography.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Talk your shit. And I'm you an engineering, you feel me? Myself, you feel me?
That's how y'all feel?
Yeah, straight like that. Yeah, yo. If you don't love yourself, how is somebody else gonna love you? You feel me?
I mean, that's cool.
And you know what I mean? I'm gonna sign off with this. In the words of my man Steve, man, quit all that sucker shit.
Niggas got me on TV.
Hey fellas, that's a wrap, yo.
Y'all niggas got me
man,
on
that was
Facebook.
cool, man.
4 hours. I was like, I'm just putting your dinner in the refrigerator.
Can I get a plate?
She told me, she was like, go home. She was like, just go home. I'm like, damn, I can't even go visit my mama. She told me to go the fuck home. Shit, and I'm gonna get cussed out when I get home. It's 11:25. I just want y'all. It's 11:25. I got a 12 o'clock curfew on the week.
That's your fault.
Let me tell you this.
So what they say I wake them up. They say the garage, and when I hit the garage, they say I
Don't go
wake
in the
everybody.
garage. Go in the front door.
What if I don't put my car in?
The driveway.
The car going in the garage.
Right. Hey, what I'm gonna tell y'all is,
I want a warm car.
I'm back out in these streets right now. Like, yo, my motherfucking, I just moved back in with my mother and shit.